What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to episode 3 of the Lost Boys podcast. My name is Nedley, your host once again for tonight. And joining me, as always, are my very dear friends, Brunstad, Eddie Shmoney, and Shoner Todd. Boys, how you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Doing good, man. Happy President's Day weekend.
Oh, fuck. I guess it was President's Day, wasn't it?
It is President's Day.
Oh, yeah, I got paid double time and a half today. Hell yeah.
all I had were fucking problems today, so go fuck yourself.
You know what I did today? Shoner? I got day stoned and I took a nap.
Nice.
I mean, that's just living the dream, dude.
It was pretty nice.
That's
How long was the
pretty
nap,
cool.
though?
45 minutes.
See, perfect. I took a 45-minute nap before this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I took a 45-minute nap on the bus ride home.
Well, that's because your lady was driving like crazy slow. We were all waiting for you.
Dude, 62 and a 75. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I was about to take a nap waiting for your ass. Jesus.
there was probably like no traffic.
Dude, it's so like I understood if it was yesterday when we actually had snow on the highway. When I woke up and looked out, I'm going, there's no snow. And I opened up my phone, I opened up Google Maps. I'm like, how fucking slow are you driving? Because like I usually set my timer on my phone for like 45 minutes because that gives me 5 minutes before I get off the freeway to auto start my truck. So that way it's all nice and warm when I get there.
Oh,
And you know, so make it all
first
nice,
world
right?
problems.
Amy did a 10-minute
all
half to get out of my truck.
Imagine that.
I had to remember.
Imagine that.
I couldn't time my truck starting.
Yeah, I have a chat. I'm going to castle.
Oh, yeah.
I have a chair.
Dude, I missed you boys so much.
Yeah, so for those who don't realize, we are recording a little bit late, Valentine's Day, obviously, with 3 of us being married and then Eddie over here. Obvious had obligations to our loved ones, and also Brunstad was out of town too, off making sure that everybody saw that those 2 hot brown eyes. You just staring right back at you on Twitter, bro.
Those cheeks were beautiful. You can't fucking deny that.
Look, man, look.
Twitter.com/BrunstadTV.
Look, I had to zoom in. I had to get like deep into those. I had to get deep in all those, the pores and shit like that. Come on.
He wanted to scratch and sniff at that point.
Oh, jeez.
Smelled of Coors Light and sadness.
He's just sitting there. It smells like KY and shame.
He's all, wait, I don't need chat to get big, Wang.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh,
boys,
dude.
how was your guys' week? I know, Brun, when we last left, you were about to do your Wounded Warrior stream. How'd that go, dude?
It was actually pretty good. However, the thing that I'm more interested about is Eddie.
Oh,
hard reset. What?
Oh, we're getting into hard reset already.
I was gonna just slide in.
No. I want to know about hard reset, dog.
All right, let's do it.
I came back from camping to find out that Eddie was like, "Yo, I'm starting my own shit."
That's pretty much
what the fuck?
He's like, bye, bitches. Thanks for
he's like, all right, bye, Felicia. And I was like, I'm starting my own shit. And I'm like,
so yeah,
I wanna hear about that, fool.
First of all, apologies to not reaching out to people personally, but
stop apologizing.
I made the hard decision to leave Vice, and it's because I wanted to do something with me, aka the business, and What Is Hood. So we've been working on something together. We've been friends, like lifelong friends, since we were kids. And we wanted to do something that was different from like your normal like stream team or stream org or what have you. We don't really like those terms like teams and orgs and stuff because it just doesn't feel like authentic to us. It doesn't feel like it's our thing. So what we decided to do was create a hard reset, which is pretty much like a collective, if you will, of people that are out to have fun, build a community. We're really community and viewer first. So one of the things we're doing right now is we're actually, to celebrate the launch, we're giving away a free friggin' Xbox Series X.
I'm winning that shit, by the way.
So fuck you, I'm winning that shit.
I'll kill you.
If you're interested,
come to Georgia, bitch.
I hear you guys are able to eat in restaurants. I'll fucking go there, okay?
Oh, then you can kill me, and then we can go get dinner.
Done. There you go.
Yeah, we need to all get together one. Well, probably
Twitch
soon.
Con.
Yep.
My state's open.
But anyway, at the time of recording, the giveaway is going to be on February 16th, which is technically tomorrow. I don't know if the episode will be out by then, but if not, we're going to have multiple giveaways as we go forward. So please give us a follow on Twitter. It's at hardreset_GG. Just that simple. And yeah, thanks for letting me give Hard Reset a chance to shine here, boys. Appreciate it.
No, dude. Yeah. I saw that, dude. It was right after you posted it, and it was in the Vice Discord, and then I saw it on Twitter, and immediately I went into our small Discord chat, and I said, Eddie, what the fuck are you doing? What is happening?
My invite.
I typed like this, too. I finger plucked because I was so crazy with it.
He was sitting there hitting with his elbows because he was so fucking mad. He's like, God fucking damn it!
Like, I saw that, and I was like, damn. Like, and you were explaining it. I was like, oh, man, that's actually really fucking cool, because, like, I've always wanted to toy, because I kind of agree with you on the org front. It always makes all these different teams, and no offense to any of them, right? They're all trying to do their own thing, but they all sound like that they're trying to do esports, right? Mm-hmm. But most of them don't do esports fully. It's more of just like a content collaboration farm first, with esports on the side, but they're all organizations and shit like that. Like they're trying to be the next fucking FaZe Clan or Team Liquid or 100 Thieves or some shit like that. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you telling me about that was like fucking. I was like, damn, that's like a really good idea, and I like it a hell of a lot.
The whole commune thing or whatever the fuck you said sounds a bit hippie, but I still dig it.
I mean, look,
no, not a commune, dude. What?
They're all going to be drinking juice later. They're going to get all their viewers to drink special potion juices. And all that kind of shit.
Shunner, we don't want to hear about your childhood, homie. All right.
You're just fucking jealous. Get over it, bitch.
That's badass though, Eddie. Like I said, I fucking came back, dude, and was like, wait, what the fuck happened? And then we got Mrs. Brunstad coming in here.
Hi, Mrs. Brunstad.
Hi, Miss Brunstad.
Sexy shirt.
Hi, Miss Brunstad.
I got she wasn't in a towel. Everyone would be all excited.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But no, like I said, I came back, man, and I thought that was super fucking cool. And I'm super happy for you.
Yeah, bro, and like I said, like it's just super exciting, man, just because it's something that like we've been talking about for a while, and you know, I'm appreciative of everything that Vice has done, but you know, we made a promise that we're not going to try to poach anybody or take anybody from Vice. You know, I still want to stay in good graces with you guys, obviously, and with people from Vice that I met.
Oh, so, nothing's gonna change, buddy.
Yeah, nothing changed there.
Speak for yourself. Fuck you, Eddie. I'm out. You're booted.
Yo, me and Ned are gonna go start our own fucking podcast.
Only if you give me about Tarkov. I mean, I'm still looking for co-hosts for a Tarkov podcast.
God, kiss my ass.
Oh my gosh, Brunstad on a Tarkov podcast. That'd be amazing.
Dude, it would literally be good cop, bad cop. Nedley just sitting here like, this game is fucking badass. And I'd be like, if by badass you mean absolute hot garbage, then yes, totally badass.
And half the stream would be Brunstad replaying Nedley's death at 0.1 seconds before he moves out.
Yeah, man. Is
all his failures,
still cool, bro?
All his failures. He's like, yo, really, you like Tarkov? Watch this clip, guys. Click.
Yeah, just sit there and see Nedley be like, ah!
Watch its soul leave his body.
I've never seen someone leave their desk that quickly, bro, and that angrily.
It's funny too, because so it was actually that clip that made me go, huh. And so now and this is shameless plug, sorry, but now every Monday on my YouTube channel, I basically go through one of my stupid fucking deaths and basically look at what I did wrong and how I could not die.
If Yevami has a week playing Tarkov,
I honestly, as many deaths I have, I could probably do 5 a day for the next 30 years. But
well, yeah, but you don't get that many deaths because it takes you an hour to load into each game. I mean,
okay.
Damn.
I was just trying to talk about my VOD reviews on Mondays, but I mean, I guess I'll go fuck myself. I guess it's okay. My chat agrees with you. They've all left me, so it's okay.
We're still here for you, buddy.
No, Eddie, that's super dope shit, man. Keep us up to date on what's going on with that too, because I'm super curious. Especially, honestly, at some point I might force you to do a topic about how you guys got all this going, because I find that kind of shit crazy fascinating.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's hard to be self-starter, and you being a business owner yourself, man. I'm sure you've gone through the pain points of having to figure out all these different things. I mean, obviously this is at a much smaller scale, and it's not like I'm being like paid to do this or anything, but it is still a lot of work, like, you know, getting everything together, making sure everybody's on the same page, and, you know, figuring out a strategy. We do have like, if you look at our Twitter, we have like kind of a gifted sub, or I guess kind of like a salary, I guess, for our quote unquote streamers. And what that means is, like, if you average a certain amount of views, we'll gift you like 3 subs a month or something like that. And all of that's on the Twitter, so, you know, feel free to check that out. And if you have any questions, hit me up, hit AK the business up, hit What Is Hood up. We'll be happy to answer anything, man.
Awesome, dude.
If you see Brunstad start typing on his keyboard, he's probably putting his application in.
No, he's ride or die.
I'm pretty ride or die.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty ride or die.
You want to ride that pink headband? We know that.
I mean,
Who says I haven't?
oh,
Hot take.
Hey, not in
He's
public,
only one
guys.
state away, dummies. It's
Hey,
not
not
that
in
far.
public. Brun's,
Sorry, I
Brun,
know, dude. I'm
gotta
sorry.
keep it
Okay, I had to
secret, dude.
flex. I had to flex. He's talking shit.
he's talking shit. I had to win. I had to win. I can't let him get ahead of me on this one.
No,
So-
fuck that.
So Brunstad, how was your goal, dude? I know it just looked like
Let's
you
go
had beaten
back.
your goal.
Let's go back in time.
Let's go back.
I'm not gonna skip over you, buddy. I know we wanted to get the Eddie part out, but let's go back to your charity, dude, because you did pretty
Oh.
good.
Yeah. No, so I had that fucking 24-hour quote unquote charity stream. It didn't make 24 hours, but
Bitch.
I just pussed out, dude. No, we the goal was $1,000. We raised $1,250.
Nice.
That was
Nice.
all going towards Wounded Warrior Project. And we made it 17 hours. Okay, 17 hours. And then my fucking computer just kept shutting down. Just over and over and over and over. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm sitting there, I'd start it back up and be like, I don't know what happened. Pew, shut back down.
Oh damn.
So I have an AIO, right? And the little cable that was plugged into it was fucking loose or something. It just wasn't cooling my CPU like it should have been, which was causing my shit to overheat and shut down. Obviously, I wasn't going to sit there and tinker with it and fuck with it after a 17-hour stream.
No, hang on, finish, because I have something after that.
Because I was like, dude, I'm too jacked. And this is the worst part is that somebody asked me, they're like, dude, did you just fucking hit your goal and shit out? And I'm like, no, dude. Have you ever sat there and drank 8 fucking Red Bulls, ready to stay up all goddamn night?
Yeah,
And then
bro,
all of a
you were
sudden
pretty.
All of a sudden it's 1:30 in the morning, you're fucking 8 Red Bulls deep and your shit's not working, and then you're like, oh my god, what do I do? And you're like seeing colors and hearing fucking words and like everything just like you're like as Nedley fucking powers down a bang. But
Look,
so like, dude, I didn't want to quit, but it was just one of those things. But yeah, we hit $1,250.
Dude, that's still
Nedley-
major, man.
Or Eddie, you've actually got that fucking Wounded Warrior shirt on the way here shortly.
Oh yes,
Because Eddie was actually a winner of one of the giveaways.
bitch.
Yep.
Yeah, he gets a Wounded Warrior.
Dude, I put in a good amount, and more so, I think what's important is like the message behind it, bro. Like I care about that shit. Like it's important to me.
Nope.
So
Dude,
I'm gonna rock that
had
shirt
We had some people come in clutch, man,
cast.
and honestly, like the whole Vice team, man, like they came in clutch. Everybody raided. There were so many homies that came in, and there's so many people that came in and like still hang around, which I fucking appreciate. You know,
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Dude,
It
I'm
was a
not gonna
fucking
lie. I
great
think
time.
you got more attention than Bad Boy usually gets when he does his charity.
It's because I'm a fucking
And he even
badass,
did one
dude.
of his on the Vice channel, like the Vice Gang channel.
Oh,
And
no
he-
shit.
And he did one on their actual their team channel, and I think he still got way more attention than he ever has.
Wow.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, you came in hot, and people were all over it.
I
I know I tried to hang out as much as I could. I know I
Probably
was trying
helps
to.
that I'm a fucking vet, so it's like, I mean, I know he's an officer, you know, and like, you know, he's in blue and stuff, and you know does all that, but it's a little bit different, I guess. I don't know, people.
Dude, I was just there to
Either
see
way,
you
it
eat
was
that
fucking
death
badass.
nut. So I'm glad I got to catch that afterward.
Yeah,
I was kind of disappointed because I got off work going, he's still got like 5 hours left. I can actually jump in this and hang out some more, Then nope, you're gone. I was like, oh damn.
Yeah.
Because I was at work. And I tried to get in every time I could and hang out. So
yeah. So I did a subathon. I think it was after I like tried to do the full-time thing back when I was gainfully unemployed. And so we were gonna do a 24-hour subathon. We hit our goal. We were doing 24 hours. We were fucking just gonna ride it. About 18 hours in, my router shits the bed. So I'm sitting there and I'm resetting my router. So as I'm doing this, I fell asleep on the floor in front of my router with the cable unplugged.
Oh shit!
because all my shit was so low to the ground. Like I was just laying down doing it because I was being lazy as shit. And you have to wait. And I fell asleep.
The router you have to wait. Yeah,
I fell asleep. I nodded off in front of my router like this. My wife wakes me up in the morning. She says, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh fuck! I fell asleep."
More viewers are gonna be so mad at me.
Hey, fuck you. That was when we were like on high growth traction. Fuck off.
I love you.
That was before I went into my mental instability state and fucking just like imploded on myself.
Is there talking about that? There's actually a Vice member who tends to actually have better viewers when he does a chair stream than he does when he's in the stream.
Who?
Lord's Lettuce, dude. I can't tell you how many times he'll like fall asleep. He'll like walk out of the room, fall asleep, and do a chair stream for like 6 hours, and like he'll still have more average than when he's there.
Dude,
people love the chair stream.
It's crazy. I've come in. I'll be at work or something, and I'll have like an hour for my lunch. I was on night shift, and I'll like pop it. I'll go talk to him, and I go in, and there's like a chair. I'm like, chair stream? Question mark. You don't see nothing moving for a while, and you're just like, okay, well, I'm gonna go watch another stream. You check back in a couple hours later, his fucking stream is still going. He's not there. He still got like 9 people hanging out in his fucking chat. One of his
exclamation point Bud. You really don't think he's gonna fall asleep during a stream?
I just think it's funny.
True.
And that's not a knock. I just think it's funny that he could do a chair stream and get better average than I can.
Well,
people, and it's amazing.
People love stoners, dog.
People love chairs. Like it's weird if you watch like the Twitch meta, everybody has to see that would pull more viewers than me playing Tarkov. It's fucking crazy. Like
wow.
And there it is. All right. Well, fuck. I guess he's done.
It's just us 3.
I mean, we can just analyze how dirty his fucking room is, but
I know.
Like, what's that white thing on his table? I fuck it. I can't even tell. Yee, Mr. Clean. You're making a change into your content as well here soon. It also happens to be your first topic, so I figured we could just roll right into it. Shoner, what are you working on now? What's the new thing that you're looking at doing?
So we talked before about like my love for video games and how far back it goes. Being a boomer, NES was one of my first consoles I ever owned myself. And one of my first favorite games I ever got into was Final Fantasy 1. So I've always been very big into Japanese RPGs. And so I started recently streaming Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, which is a game from Falcom. They do the Y series games. They do the Legend of Heroes games. It's an action RPG that's also a Japanese RPG, right? Because it's based off of their style, not an American style setup. The story, the way it's told, it's a lot of talking, getting a lot of story done, and then you get to go battle for a little bit, and then it just restarts every chapter. And they've written it like a TV show. So every time you start a new chapter, you get the intro over again. And it's kind of cool. It's just different. It's fun.
That shit is so fucking long, though. Why is anime intros like fucking 80 hours long?
Know,
You're
right?
long in the goddamn episode.
Sometimes. So it's just reinvigorated my love for Japanese RPGs, and I've gotten a lot of support for it. And so I've always kind of been on the fence of wanting to go retro gaming. And so I picked me up a PS2 from a local card shop that buys and sells, used stuff. And he just happen to have a PS2 sitting on a shelf. And so I got I got it for $50. He said the memory card slots didn't work. Well, guess what? Slot 2 does work. And most RPG games like to load from either slot, so it doesn't matter. And
fucking got him.
and being a electronics engineer, I can easily fix it if I need to. So one of these days I will rip it open and actually go in, fix the slot, and use it when I need it.
That'll probably void the warranty.
I know, right?
on a freaking 20-year-old console, bro.
I know, right? Like, hey, dude, my fucking slot don't work. Can you fix it? What system you got?
It's gonna cancel your warranty,
PS2.
dog.
But like, dude, that system too well. Well, I could tape a PS3 to it. It'll be a PS5. I mean, 2 and 2.
True.
What it could be just a simple thing like a frigging pin or something that's
Mhm.
bent.
I think it's a worn pin. If you look inside, you can see where it looks like someone's really just beat on it, and so it looks like all you need to do is go in there and actually. And so I need to just pull it out.
Oh my god.
So, but like I said, I've always just kind of had this idea that I wanted to get into it. I've seen other people do retro gaming, but I want to do it legitly. Like, I want to own the games. I don't want to get caught for emulating. The only way you'll catch me emulating if it's a game I just can't get my hands on, or I have to spend several $100s on, because I'm not going to do that just for a 30-year-old game to play. Right.
Is that? Can you? Are emulators technically like? I'm just dumb.
It's copyright. You can't. You're not supposed. Technically, you cannot emulate a game you don't own a physical copy of.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have been called out for using an emulator, and they'll use like a free emulator download from like Emu Paradise, and they've gotten banned for it because they cannot prove that they own the game.
Wow.
Okay.
So
Yep.
before I bought my PS2, I did a lot of research. And so that's the biggest thing I want to do is maybe not only just talk about myself transitioning into doing some retro gaming, I wanted to talk about ways to do it legitly without having to worry about, okay, can I actually capture this?
Mhm.
Because as we know, Dreamcast is technically the beginning of some of the oldest retro, right? Because they're considering RGB systems retro. And by RGB systems,
Wait, are you for fucking cereal, dude?
yeah, so anything that's
Sega Dreamcast is retro.
is retro. Yeah.
Holy shit! But like,
Dude,
Because it's already considered
I think that's
RGB.
a fair point.
yeah,
I
Because
mean,
it's RGB. It was before systems came with HDMI cables.
Yeah,
You use
right.
a component
all right, that's fair.
to use the 5 colors. So anything that's RGB is considered retro because you cannot play it on any of your newer TVs. Now, granted, like my
technically,
TV behind me.
360 and would be considered that too, though, because I think it's.
No, it had
no.
HDMI.
No, it didn't.
It didn't have
The
HDMI.
360 didn't have
No.
HDMI.
No,
It had red, green,
Nope.
and blue.
the
Like
component. It had the 5 color component.
yeah, or the red, yellow, white.
I think eventually
Yeah,
the
the
newer
RG
models did put HDMI's on the back. That
Yeah.
did make a switch, but I remember because it was this big bulky thing that plugged into the back of the 360,
Yeah.
and then it
Right.
fed into the 3.
Okay.
And then to buy the HD one, you had
Got
to get
it.
the big bulky thing that plugged into the back, and then
Right.
it expanded into the green and blue or whatever the
That's
two fucking
interesting though.
colors were.
So they consider all of that retro now. That's wild.
Yes, it's all retro. So
That's actually
like
insane,
Dreamcast.
dude.
So, and I mean, they're also considering, the GameCube is also considered kind of retro.
Wow.
kill me.
I'm offended. I'm
It really
offended.
depends. It really
I have a
depends on the crowd.
GameCube plugged into my TV right now.
I'm just saying, it really depends. It depends on the crowd you talk to, right? You talk to boomers like us, we don't consider things like the Dreamcast retro because those
Yep.
were maybe systems that came in while we were in high school versus systems that we had when we were
I was
kids.
in
right?
elementary school. Okay.
I was 10.
Sorry.
Yeah. Chill
Wait,
out,
Dad's
boomer.
Dad Dreamcast
When
in
you, start,
Germany?
when you start talking boomers,
God, you old fuck.
I know, right?
listen here, you geriatric fuck.
Wait,
Okay.
Sega Dreamcast was allowed to sell in Germany?
Done. Fuck you guys.
Wait, did they have Tarkov on Dreamcast?
Oh, wait, what?
Engines.
Oh, fuck. I gotta get out of here, guys. I gotta get a Dreamcast.
Good luck. They're about $300.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, dude.
What?
Dreamcast
It makes sense.
fucking expensive.
When you think about it, it makes sense though, because the Dreamcast didn't fucking sell. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't sell.
Dude,
I mean, but that's the thing though, is that I do think it would be really fucking cool if you were like with you doing retro games. I think it like I know it's fucking expensive, but if you were to get a Dreamcast, bro, because like me
I want
personally,
one.
you have one.
I want one. No, I want one.
Oh fuck! I thought
And
you said
I've got my feelers on one. The guy I bought the PS2 from has one that he's testing.
shit.
He came from a customer and he's testing for me. He says if it works, he'll sell to me. If it doesn't, he might hook me up with a better deal. Because he said
Hey,
if it
it's
works,
good,
it has
it's good
to
though
sell.
because it's probably still under warranty, like we were talking about earlier. You just send it in. But no, like me personally, I always wanted a Dreamcast, but I never fucking got one.
Right.
So I think
They
it'd
were-
be
they
really
were the
cool to sit there
high-end
and watch
console
like
back then.
you fucking play it.
Dude, they were the first console to really introduce like full on internet. Like PS2, you could play online, right? But the Dreamcast actually had a browser. You put a disc in that loaded an actual web browser, and you could surf the internet from the console.
That and the Dreamcast was like the first one that actually had discs, right?
No, PS2 came out before that. And PS1 were discs.
PS1 had discs also.
Did it?
The PS1 had discs, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, I know the PS1 did.
Yeah, the PS1 had
PS1 was
black
94, 95. Dreamcast was 98.
They had some weird discs.
I think the Dreamcast is interesting because it's like it's one of those consoles where I don't remember it being like a household one. Like if I went to my cousins or like my friends, they didn't have a Dreamcast. They had an N64
or a PlayStation.
They had an N64 or a PS1 or PS2, right? Mm-hmm. So that's interesting that the Dreamcast is more that costs more now. Maybe because there's less of them.
There's only 9.18 million that were sold before it was discontinued.
Wow. And that's very interesting, dude. It was an awesome system. I loved playing Madden on it because you could slide this little memory card in that had an actual screen on it, and you can actually pick your plays from your controller. So your buddy couldn't fucking look at your screen and go, "Oh, you're going to do a run play? Cool." Like you could literally just look at your controller and pick your fucking.
Yeah, I remember the Dreamcast had that controller with the screen thing. Yeah, I remember that.
And then they did like the Tamagotchi stuff in there, or what do they call those? Or those little pets? You'd like raise little pets on the little electronic devices.
Yeah, Tamagotchi.
You can actually raise one of those from your memory card. So you take your memory card out and walk away.
No. That's what you swallow on a Friday night.
Brent was waiting for that one.
He was.
I could tell. He was waiting for C-Man.
He was waiting for it.
They had an open world Sonic Adventure game that was supposed to have a lot of stuff that dealt with that memory card. It was just a really cool system and a lot of cool ideas. So here's a little hot take you guys might not know about the Dreamcast. The guy who designed the Dreamcast controller is the same guy who designed Xbox's controllers.
I believe it.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Look at it. Yeah.
They
hired him to make controllers to be different when they made the Xboxes.
Well, they didn't.
Xbox sold 3 times more than the Dreamcast did.
Right?
Yeah, because
about 24 million.
Their controllers were fucking stupid.
After the Dreamcast failed the way it did, that's actually when Sega said, "We're just going to make games. We're just going to license our games and sell them to everyone else." And so they stopped making consoles. And so the biggest thing I want to talk about though is how to do retro gaming legit. If you want to play it from the actual hardware, you can emulate, just buy the physical copy and no one can say anything. As long as you own it, you can actually burn your own ISO or download the ISO. It doesn't matter as long as you own it. It can even be a non-working copy. You technically own the game and you're not breaking copyright infringement.
Yeah, you own the cartridge itself.
And so, but I want to do it the original. I want to do it the hardware. So one of the things I found that's kind of cool is, so there's different RCA converters to convert to HDMIs. You can buy them at Walmart. You can buy them anywhere. And then just plug it into any kind of capture card you want to use. Well, there's actually one I want to get called, it's the OSSC HDMI converter kit. It's actually designed for PS2. It has an emulator booster built into it.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually helps boost up your signal to give you that clean 480, because technically the PS2 on a component
give you
cable
that
actually,
clean 480.
I was just saying that. Clean 480.
Exactly. No, dude, no. PS2 was one of the first consoles to actually put out a 480 signal, and have 480p, not a 480i. It was actually progressive.
I don't know.
Is it gonna look pretty clean on stream, Shoner, when you get it all set up with that component? Like, I'm really curious about that.
If I get the OSSC HDMI converter, I've actually watched videos of people doing it. It actually makes it look like an early Xbox 360 game.
That's pretty good for
it actually makes it look really clean.
That's pretty good.
And so it's just got a built-in booster like you'd get from like an emulator program, but you still get to play on the hardware. But the only problem is they're for like anywhere from like $150 to $200 to get one, because it's really like a programmed Raspberry Pi with a bunch of software in it to help do the different things that you're trying to do.
Why would you program a Raspberry Pi and not eat it?
Holy fucking God.
So
I think
if you don't
oh my God, I have to timestamp that. Hang on.
But if you don't want to buy something expensive like that, they have, like I said, they have $15 converters. You can buy what's called a pound HDMI HD link cable. It plugs right in the back of your system.
So is it like hashtag?
Yeah, sure.
You fucking old fuck. Guys, he called the hashtag a pound.
I'm serious. No,
It's like, wait,
I thought you were
do you
saying
mean like a pound? Like,
no,
like, you know,
there's a link, bitches.
Hey,
No, it's actually called
yo.
pound. It's actually
It's
pound. The
pound
word.
me too,
HDMI.
okay? It's not hashtag. Actually, I lied. Cut that out. Cut that part out.
Nope. Brunson, pound him too.
Live it. Oh, just like my Tom Brady comment, bitch.
oh man.
Hey,
And he won the Super Bowl.
at least in your world, LeBron James didn't die in a helicopter.
I knew it was coming. I fucking knew it.
He lives in Germany. Come on, give him a break.
God, fuck.
He lived in Germany though, so sports don't matter.
Bro, fuck sports. Sports are dumb.
So anyways, they actually make design cables that are actually built for the PS2. They actually have the PS2 plug, so it won't work for any other console. That actually will upscale for you too. But
That's crazy.
actually people have made software. So there's where'd it go? AmaRec TV made an actual software where you can take and convert the frames down to about 29.9 or whatever it is, and it will actually trick the signal and giving you a 60 frames per second signal out of your console.
What was that
Just
called?
It's called AmaRec TV.
I'm a Rec TV.
Yeah, there you go.
That's gonna be my hub name, boys.
There you go.
AmaRec.
Whatever.
Brun and I, dude. Brun and I.
I'm like,
I saw your face, and I'm sitting here going, "What did he just say?"
dude, I'm turning red. You knew because I was holding it in. I'm like, I'm erect.
I'm a Rec TV. Hang on,
so-
twitch.tv/name change.
So it just allows you to take the interlace signal and convert it so you can upscale it to a 60 frames per second output. So it really gives you a nice clean output for your OBS, for whatever stream software you use. It's a really cool software. There's a Reddit article talking about exactly how to use it, how to go through the settings. But the cool thing is once you're done, it's there. You just open it, push start, it does it for you. You put it into your OBS and call it good. So you don't have to keep setting up every time unless you want to change games. So there's actually some games like the fighting games like Tekken on PS2 that are actually progressive scan games already. So you have to turn that off because taking a progressive signal, trying to convert it down and back up is going to cause more issues. So that's a way to actually have a really good signal, and you can put a semi HD signal out because you can even get, what is it, a 575 signal?
Oh, okay.
Or whatever
I was
it
gonna
is.
say maybe 540 or something, but that
Yeah, I think it's
doesn't
like
make
five.
sense.
I think it's like 575 is the signal, and that upscales really good into the 720. Just because
I've always
it's in
been
the
kind of curious about that because, like, you have some of these retro gamers like you're planning on doing, where they're playing these fucking older consoles, and it's like I know my game capture it has a HDMI port, so I'm like, how the fuck?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so I sit there and I like you sitting here being like, okay, so you can buy this adapter basically, like, and then it doesn't fuck with the frames or anything because obviously HDMI is a lot faster. You know,
Right.
so like hearing all that is really fucking helpful.
So
So
are you
that's
gonna
why
be
I've been-
playing mostly PS2, or like what are you thinking about expanding into all consoles? Like if you buy this thing, can you use it for other consoles besides PS2? Like what is the
OSSC HDMI converter,
yeah?
then I can use it all because it uses any RCA conversion, and I just have to download the
Okay.
firmware for whatever console. But the cool thing about my PS2 is that PS2 was backwards compatible to PS1, so I technically can branch into the PS1 games also. And since this is the last, I looked it up, this is one of the last versions that they released. So it's one of the better ones because it has the power supply built outside of it. Therefore, it has all the good internals. It actually has the Ethernet cable in the back, although I'm sure none of the freaking PS2 games that used internet actually still work. There's no servers up for them. But here's another
You're
hot
telling me
take
I
for
can't play SOCOM 2, dude?
Damn
all
it!
right. Do you know what game actually made them want to put the Ethernet port in the back of the PS2? Final Fantasy 11.
Oh, that's right.
I can play that on Steam.
I'm just saying, Final Fantasy 11 actually came out on PS2, and there was the reason why they had such a huge push because the original fat PS2s, they made an actual external adapter that you plugged into the back and gave you an Ethernet port, but also allowed you to use an external hard drive. Where this one I have actually has USBs at the back I can plug in an external hard drive right to it or a thumbstick.
What would be the purpose of that though? Like I don't understand.
You can actually download a piece of software and crack jailbreak your PS2, and you can actually install
I remember
games on
that.
the hard drive, put the hard drive in, and play the games from the hard drive.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes
So it
sense.
just made it fun. And I said it might be something I might get into just because once I start
Sounds
building my
like
collection.
copyright shit. You might want to say
Not if you own it.
allegedly.
Not if you own it.
Allegedly.
No, but the nice thing is if I have all the games installed on a hard drive, I
if
can
you
actually
own it.
I can display the games behind me and never have to pull them out. I can just turn the system on. What are we gonna play today? Go through the menu, select it, and start it.
Fair.
And then I don't have to worry about the discs. You know, especially if I do buy like an expensive game and I don't want to chance scratching it to ruin the value of it and stuff like that. So my first series I'm gonna play on PS2 is gonna be Digital Devil Saga, which is a Shin Megami Tensei game.
Oh, that's good shit though.
It's like the Die Hard of Japanese RPGs.
I was about to say you
What
spoke fucking Greek to me, dog.
If you want to talk about like Shin Megami Tensei is one of the biggest Japanese RPG games out there. Like they have been doing it
True.
the same way forever. Nothing changes.
I mean, and that's also,
have-
that Shin Megami Tensei is also the birth really of Persona as we know it now too. I mean, those two kind of go
Well,
hand in hand.
I mean,
Shin Megami
guys,
Oh, okay. I
um,
see.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy turned into like an Americanized game once it got to 7.
JRPG.
I'm just
Darn
saying
it.
once it got to 7,
It is-
they sold out. They sold out in 7. That's why a lot of people hate
No.
Okay, we're not,
No.
okay, no. We're
You're
not
li-
gonna go into a
Dude.
fucking.
You're getting rid of
7 is
9,
my
and I
favorite.
can't allow this to
7 is
fucking
my
stand.
I have to agree with Nedley and Brun on that one.
You can't get rid of it. At least you can end at 9 if you want, but if you kick
Yep.
9 out of that pantheon, I will fucking come down and yee your ass so hard you won't even know it
Yeah,
hit
I
you.
know.
Even 10 is debatable.
I was still.
Okay, what did I miss? So what did I miss? I just said that 7 was the starting of when they actually changed from true Japanese RPG to a more an Americanized style RPG.
False.
Yeah, I don't agree
Which
with
game?
that.
False.
Why is that?
13. No. I would even go so far as 12.
11. No, yeah, it was 12. That was the one where you're that fucking
don't-
that kid.
I don't count
I mean, yes,
11
they're
and,
like
and
10,
14 into the mix. Just
'Cause they're
because
all-
Right.
they're
They're
just
MMOs.
completely different, right? They're MMOs. I would say probably 12. If we're going to go down this road, I would say 12.
Yep, I agree.
You lose that turn-based action, you get more into honestly 12 felt more like a CRPG to me than anything.
Yep.
Go back and play 12. The battle system's really fucking cool, but like God, that
I
game's
still
a
have
fucking slung.
Well, they tried to make 12 look just like 11, right? They tried to capture the magic of what 11 was.
Same world,
and
though,
they made
too.
12 feel like they made 11 or 12 feel just like 11, just without the online aspect.
Yeah.
Is what they tried to do.
That's why it feels like a CRPG to me then, which makes sense. And then 13, people hot take. I like 13 a fuck ton.
We are.
I like Final Fantasy 13 a shit ton. I'll just throw it out there, guys.
As a movie.
What?
As a movie.
What movie? Oh yeah, no,
I'm
fuck
saying,
you. It was like as a
I'd rather have 13 as a movie than
agree.
as actually-
Look, it has its faults as a game. Like I didn't mean to like take us on the Final Fantasy road, but I could not stand the disparaging of 9 in this
slide.
category. The slide
I
against
love
9, dude.
Slander.
Fucking knock 8 all you want to. 8 can suck my nutsack, but don't fuck with 9.
That's fair.
Go back and play 9. 9's great. I just did
But
like
if you look
2 months
at
ago.
true traditional like Japanese RPGs, it's a top-down look. Just like if you look at Dragon Quest, the new one that just came out, that's on the Switch and all the systems now, they even have a 2D mode, so you can go back and play it like the original Dragon
It's
Quest.
fucking cool.
And I like it. It's really cool.
It's fucking that. Don't sleep. That new was it Dragon Quest 11. I think is like fucking like actually. I
It's
probably
really
put 120 hours into that, and I
Yep.
once again probably loved 90% of my time with it. Like, there's some points
So-
of grinding where I'm like, man, fuck this shit. But
So back to the original subject, though, is that there's a lot of ways. There's a lot of adapters you can buy. They're cheap. You can get them from anywhere from $10 to $30 to convert RCA or component to HDMI. The best way to do it, though, is component. If you have a console that's capable of component, which is like the PS2, the Xboxes, the Dreamcast, all had component cables versions, and so they put out the actual 480, which is going to give you that upscalability up to the 1080 signal for streaming.
Mhm.
And with the Amarek TV, go ahead, say it.
I believe that you all just got a follow from I'm Erect TV. Just by the way,
I'm a
So-
TV.
Also,
with
I think
that,
he
you
just
can
got banned.
Y'all, I'm changing my fucking Twitch name tomorrow.
I already made the account. Fuck off.
Damn it! Fuck.
You all just gotta follow.
But so like I said though, like with that, you could actually produce a really good quality signal that's worthy of watching without having to worry about the blockiness, the cut edges. Even though that's what makes retro gaming so great, is that just old school look. But PS2 really was a great system. It had a lot of great games, a lot of great RPG fighting games, race car games. I mean, Gran Turismo got its birth really popularity wise in PS2 because that's when they were actually able to step it up. Sports games really start stepping up because they can go from that really blocky look to a more smooth polygons versus, going forward. So, like I said, guys, you can do it legitly very easily, or you can just buy the physical copies and emulate. That way you don't get caught, don't get banned, don't get shut down just because you want. Allegedly, like
I'm not taking that risk.
Well, it's up to you. You take the risk. I'm just saying, like, I'm going to do it legitly. And I asked my viewers, do they want to see it on the actual original hardware, or they'd rather see me emulate it where I can actually really do the step up in the grading, the upscaling, and stuff like that. And everyone said they want to see original consoles. So that's what I'm going to do. Plus,
you want. I think you want the grit. You want the grit of like
I want that nostalgia.
Yeah, you want the nostalgia. Dude, that is sick. Yo, the silver PS2 is sick, dude. That's a classic. Dude, it looks so small in your hands, bro. What the heck? That's tiny. That's a slim, right? The PS2 Slim.
Also, that's what she said.
Dude, it looks so small in your hands.
You just now got it.
No, I got it.
He's the smart one in our group.
That's why he didn't get it. The humor was so lowbrow that
It's so dumb that he's like, too smart for that, dog.
It went right field and he's sitting left. Okay.
Jesus.
Brun, does your wife ever just look at you and just shake her head sometimes?
Oh, all the time.
Okay, I
literally like if we go through the day and she doesn't look at me with this look of why the fuck did I marry you, you dumbass, then I feel like I failed as a husband.
I just want to make sure that me and you are on the same page on this one because I pretty much get that look constantly.
Yeah, like there's so many times, especially when I'm sitting here like fucking when I'm streaming and I'm like, and she's just like, oh my fucking god, like I married this animal, and I'm like, yeah.
I think there's a
yeah. My girlfriend just laughed. She just
no,
laughed.
no, that was me yelling.
No,
to be a fly on the wall when Brunstad went sliding in and said Topanga to see what his wife.
Dude, that was amazing. I'll never forget that moment, bro.
Look,
it still hasn't healed, dude. It's still on.
I still have a fucking wound. I still have a wound.
So Eddie, do you remember the day I did my gym stream and I went straight from my gym stream to come in here and do a game stream right afterwards? So I was running in to get in here and turn it on so my chat wouldn't leave, and I fucking shit on the snow. It's actually kind of starting to get
shit.
I ate shit hard, dude. I slammed my phone. I thought
shit compared to my Topanga wound.
The Topanga wound is pretty bad.
Dude, that ain't shit.
Like the first night, it looked so bad. It was like,
you want to see my hip?
No.
Oh gosh, Shona, we don't want to see you flex all the time.
No.
Except on your stream.
No, even then, we don't want to see that.
Even then.
I'll watch you.
If you've noticed, I've never redeemed it, not once.
I've done it just to irritate Brad because I see him in there and I'm like, yeah, redeem flex.
If you're ever in my stream and Alex is there, Alex will redeem it just for you.
I mean,
just let you know.
Okay.
Okay, so I know how we talked about playing Phasmophobia like some night this week or next week or something. I think we need to come to my basement and do that. I do think that there's something down here.
What?
Yeah,
dude,
deadass.
He's a fucking creeper. He's like, you guys got to come to my basement.
You guys do have to come to my basement.
Dude, you don't have to try to entice me with ghost stories. You can just be like, hey, bro, there's quarters down here. And I'm going to be like, all right, cool.
All right, I'll be on the next flight.
There, dude. Like the Blair Witch Project.
Jesus.
Dude, we're getting sold on Georgia tonight, dude. Freaking
I'm telling you,
indoor
man.
eating,
Dude, I'm about to fucking move.
indoor dining, and freaking Nedley's house, dude.
And I guarantee you, Brun, the amount that you're paying for your 1 bedroom in Oregon can get you way more space.
Oh, I don't even want to
I'm,
talk
I'm
about
not paying
that.
for shit, so
Okay, well, fair.
Yeah, I pay for it all.
Never mind.
no, like we don't pay rent.
Ned's been there. Ned's been there. He knows.
we don't pay rent. We just fucking we help take care of the grandparents, and that's our rent.
Well, that's fair. Okay. You know what? Kudos, man. Good shit.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
I like it.
honorable.
I like it. That took a wholesome turn. Brun.
Yeah.
I understand that there's something with our girl.
So speaking of wholesome, this is completely not.
We started going to that part where people are going to want to put money into it, and all of a sudden, it's like, no, scratch
Dude,
that.
have
Don't
you
wanna get
guys? Okay, so I'm sure every single one of you motherfuckers remembers that dude. I don't know if that's the proper noun. Don't answer me.
Chris
I
Crocker.
don't know. Chris Crocker. That's that. Okay, boom. Chris Crocker made that fucking Leave Britney alone thing, right? Right when she was just losing her fucking mind and shaving her head. Bros, that whole fucking. Have you guys heard of the whole Free Britney thing?
No.
Like,
No,
you
I
haven't
don't
heard
know
shit.
anything about
Do you live under a rock, Patrick Star?
Possibly.
Like, what the fuck?
I want to hear. I mean, I just found out about the Gorilla Glue girl. So
You just found out about Gorilla Glue?
Wait, what?
I just found out about it like yesterday.
Wait,
Oh.
hang on. What's this? I think I'm late to a party here.
Okay, so
I don't want to
Gorilla Girl-
curtail your Britney thing because I want to hear about Britney now.
We'll
but
get to Britney, but I'm going to talk about this ding dong first. Decided that putting Gorilla Glue in her hair would be a good fucking idea, and then is now trying to sue Gorilla Glue.
Hard preset.
Where
on it.
they fucking put a goddamn statement out on their Twitter that was like, I don't know if this is
my
real, but it was like, I never thought we'd have to say this, but don't put our product in your hair. Because this shit has like, she has a full fucking like Gorilla Glue horn.
Oh my
for her.
god.
Dude,
Dude,
it's
that
fucking
part she went in, they tried to fix it. They tried to get it out. They used chemicals to soften it up. It
Yeah,
just-
they use like acetone and
and
shit.
they couldn't get it out of her hair, and it just rehardened back up after they.
There's
Dude,
never an
it's
endorsement for your product.
Right?
It's burning her scalp. It's really just. It's actually destroyed her head.
But
She's
the sad thing is,
That's what
she might
fucking
have a
gets
case.
for putting
though.
Gorilla Glue on her fucking head.
right.
But that's a sad
her
thing. She might
video-
have a case
In
because
her video, she put her bottle up and goes, "Hey, look, it's Gorilla Glue. We're gonna put it in my hair." And she did it. Like she showed what it was. There is no excuse.
That's what I'm
but,
saying.
oh,
She's
I was
dumb.
grabbing-
I don't know, man. These
coming to her,
types of cases, bro. I mean, the McDonald's hot coffee is the first.
Tide
Yeah, no,
Pod-
okay, I get it. Okay, but anyways, free Britney. Fuck Gorilla.
Yeah.
Fuck Gorilla Glue hair chick. All right, she's a dumbass who deserves to, have her head all fucked up because she put goddamn Gorilla Glue in her fucking. Okay, you're a dumb
I
dumb.
can't argue. I
You're a
can't
dumb
argue.
dumb. You're the reason why we
Oh,
have
that's
warning
facts.
labels on everything. Now,
Yep, that's facts.
back to fucking free Britney.
Holy
Back
shit.
when, dude, so
She used
back,
Gorilla Glue in her hair.
dude,
I mean, she
Britney
was old.
Spears, dudes, I had no fucking idea how fucked up Britney Spears' life was.
Oh yeah, dude. It's
what's going on?
like it's fucking kind of sad.
It's sad. Like, okay, so this girl, she's like fucking 10 years old, right? And because that's when Britney started getting famous. She's like 10 years old. She goes on to some talk show thing, and she's 10 years old, bro. And this fucking old crusty fuck on this talk show is asking her if she has a boyfriend. And it's
What?
like, you sit there and you're like, bro, what? She's fucking 10 and she just belted out like the pipes of fucking Gloria Gaynor. And you're sitting here asking her if she has a fucking boyfriend because that's what's important.
Wow.
Like, are you for real? So it was like,
That-
it was already kind of like there, right? And then
Okay.
she went through all the bullshit with the Mickey Mouse Club and Justin Timberlake and all of that bullshit, right? And so then she just lost her fucking mind. And that's when she shaved her head.
Yep,
Mhm.
I remember that.
When she shaved her head, and I'm a little fuzzy on this because I read about it to kind of brush myself up the night when everything was fucked up here. She'd basically gotten what's called a conservatorship
Mm-hmm.
or something
Yeah.
like that. where like her dad is now like in charge of all her finances.
Of everything about her, essentially.
Everything about her. Like, she can't do shit, bro.
It was after a breakdown.
Like, there's all these fucking conspiracy theories and stuff because people had put on her Instagram because she like still posts shit to Instagram. And it's like, hey, fucking, if you need help, wear like a red shirt the next Instagram post. And then she wears a fucking red shirt.
Wow.
And then everybody's like, oh my God, free Britney. Now, my whole thing about this, right, is like, I think it's super fucked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think it is super fucked up that her dad has so much goddamn control. However, I think people not really listening to the court's decisions, because the courts are the ones that implement it.
Yep.
Right, and there's been plenty of people who have gone and fucking like she's gone and contested it and all of this stuff, and the court's still like, no, dude, like you're still kind of crazy.
Wow,
you're still kind of
they're trying to find. They're
so,
trying to bring awareness to the discrepancies surrounding it. So apparently, there's like things inside the contract that they're trying to find ways to actually break it.
But I know, but that's fucking like I get it. But what I'm saying.
But what about
like,
the stuff she's doing now? Like, isn't she doing like Vegas shows or something?
So she was gonna do Vegas, and that's the thing is that like I watched this fucking Hulu thing about it, dude, and she was supposed to like announce going to this Vegas show and being like a resident in Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like her announcement, dudes, she fucking like everybody waited. She came up on the stage and then just walked the fuck out.
What?
Just came up on the stage and was like, "All right, peace," and then just left.
I need to watch.
Everybody was like, "We fucking sat here and waited for her to just deuce out like that,
to just leave."
And then she said she's not doing the fucking thing and the residency, and it's like she's not doing shit until her dad isn't the conservator and shit. Like she doesn't even really give a fuck about having the conservator. She just doesn't want her dad as a conservator from what I understand. I may be wrong, but there's so much fucked up shit with it though. But like, dude, 100%, I kind of see why she lost her fucking mind, man.
I mean, there's something to be said, and it's honestly, it's kind of tragic in a way, right? Because it's somebody who got it's the Macaulay Culkin syndrome too. Somebody who got so much attention and glorification at such a young age, and it never stopped. It never stopped.
And it's sad sometimes when the families do it. So like Daniel Radcliffe, the kid who played Harry Potter, his parents screwed him out of a lot of his money as a kid because they wanted it for themselves. Yeah. And so, he had a lot of issues, and that's kind of why he allegedly went to drugs, right? Because he had a bunch of rehab stints, and he's been on a lot of different issues and stuff like that. So,
wait, he's on drugs?
Yeah, he went to rehab for like heroin or some shit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. He's had
Dementors will fuck you up, bro.
I know, right?
Dude, they suck at your soul and shit, dude. It's not fun.
Jesus.
And it sucks when you see the sharp contrast between the difference, right? Hermione Granger, Emma Watson, her parents put all the money into a trust fund for her, so that way when she was done, it was all ready for her.
Yeah, so
she came out of
parents. And
she came out of Harry Potter, went straight to college, was still doing somewhat like plays and stuff over in the UK and stuff. And now she's doing amazing. Like, compared to some of the other people, she's probably the most successful person out of that movie series.
All she does is scream about politics on Instagram. So I don't know how successful
she is a feminist,
but
she is a feminist.
But no, like with the whole, like, it's not just the fucking, like the fact that she was so young and all of that shit. Like, obviously that's a huge factor, but the fact that she was so young and then idolized as this like crazy,
she was 26 when it was put into place.
Symbol. Dude, no, I'm talking about when she's young.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When
okay,
like in the late 90s when her shit, like there's an interview. There's an interview of her with another interview of her with this old crusty dude that asked her about her tits.
Yep.
Dude, Britney Spears
straight up asked her if her boobs were real or not, and I'm like,
she was sexualized at like a super young age.
Dude, look at her first music video, dude. We were all kids. We all thought she was hot.
After the really fucked situation, really. Like,
yeah, I mean, like,
when you look back at it,
you can't sit there and tell me that that's not gonna fuck someone up.
Yeah, and especially years and years and years, and it never stopped.
Yep.
And then she would sit there and be like, "Yo, fucking leave me alone, dudes. I got nothing. Fucking, I got nothing.
I don't want
Leave
to
me
do this
alone."
anymore. Leave me alone. And nobody left her alone.
Listen, dude, I would lose my fucking shit. I'd be shaving my head so quick. Listen, dudes, I had a goddamn midlife crisis a couple, maybe a year or two ago, where I sat in the bathroom hammered and was about to shave my own goddamn head. I can only imagine what fucking Britney Spears dealt with.
Yeah, I mean it's true though.
Right?
So I just watched the Vegas announcement. Holy shit! She just came up, spent.
I'm gonna watch this.
They had to have spent, and this is the crazy part. They had to have spent at least $2 to $4 million on fucking fireworks for that thing.
Yep.
Dude, the fucking pyrotechnics, the lighting, the stage,
And
all
she
that
stood
shit.
there,
She came up, was like, "Peace," and fucking
walked,
left.
said hi to some guy in a goofy hat, and then left.
Just walked out, bro. It is the most gangster shit. If that is not like, I'm done with your bullshit, I don't know what is.
And she did that because, like,
She didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
She knew all that money was going to be going to her dad.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And that she wouldn't be able to do anything about it because
And that's her thing, is that she refuses to perform now because all the money until her dad, I guess, isn't the conservator or whatever.
Right.
So what
exactly.
is she gonna do in this situation though? Like, how is she gonna get bills for lawyers, and how is she gonna work her way through it? What is the
Well,
proposed?
that's what the fans are trying to do. That's what the fans are trying to do. They're trying to help with that. That's
They're
why
trying to
doing
free
it.
her.
Well,
Well,
because the thing is that the judge
it-
appointed it. A judge can annul it. They can actually not annul it, but
Oh,
can,
okay. I
get
see.
rid of it.
And that's the thing that the documentary said too, is that it was like, anytime she goes to court for this shit, she is literally paying for everything.
Mhm.
The court fees, her lawyers, and her dad's lawyers.
Yeah, because the money's coming from
'Cause it's all coming from
her
her.
work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that not
That's,
fucked
dude,
up?
that is so fucked. Wow.
That's
Just
so
to think about it like that. That's so fucked.
Do you think
So
that
she's-
she would ever have to work again though? As
No.
much royalties as you're
She
getting
got
because
all her
people are
money
so
back, probably not.
well, she's not getting her money now. So
Yeah.
like
Well,
Yeah.
I'm saying if she got it, she probably would never have to work again. No.
it's true. But do you?
But the thing is, she's also Britney Spears. Like no one's gonna turn down a Britney Spears. Like, it's hard to. I don't
Dude,
know.
if
I
she
think
were
it's
to go to
hard for
any
anyone to
casino
turn
and
down.
be like, "Let me sing," they'll be like, "How much do you
Yeah.
want?"
Yeah, they'll pay her.
Signed
Like,
a contract
but the
for
thing is,
50
like-
shows.
That's what I was saying.
That
She
Las
had a
Vegas thing was
contract in
supposed to-
fucking Vegas. She was gonna be.
but that
It was Planet
contract
Hollywood
was probably-
Resort.
that contract was probably signed to the dad. She's probably
Yeah.
looking for a way to do a gig where she doesn't have to go through her. She gets
Exactly.
paid through her like agency or
But isn't that
management
fucked
or
up, though?
whatever.
Like I get that she may or may not be mentally unstable or whatever, but like, one, she was kind of driven there,
Mhm.
and two,
Yeah.
I think it's fucked up that she's able to sit there and go out and perform and do all this crazy shit, but she can't handle her own goddamn.
It
money.
becomes a dance monkey scenario, right? Where
Yeah.
you're working for somebody else's benefit at this point, and you get your stipend of doing whatever.
Right.
Obviously,
Oh,
she's
here, honey, here's your allowance.
obviously she's not
dude, that's-
hurting,
that-
right?
Yeah, she's not
She's
starving or anything.
Britney's
but, like,
fucking Spears, but on the same token, like honestly, and this comes down to where I fall on a lot of things, right? Personal responsibility is just a huge thing. If you want to be a batshit loon bag, who gives a shit? Have your fucking money.
Yeah,
Right.
If you want to take all of your hundreds of millions of dollars and fucking shoot it in your arm, I don't agree with it.
it's on you, bro.
But that's
it's-
on you.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's your
Yeah.
money.
doesn't she have kids? Wasn't like the whole the
Oh, that's a
original
whole-
reason
that's
was
a
because
whole
of her
nother
kids?
thing, bro. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
whole other
Oh,
thing.
yeah, with
she had a kid
K-Fed.
with Kevin Federline or
With
whatever.
K-
But I'm saying,
Fed.
but,
dog's name was.
but didn't that whole
Oh
thing transpire the whole reason why she had this contract made 12 years ago and the courts appointed her dad?
You know, honestly, Shoner, I'm probably gonna say yes because I feel like you have it pulled up in front of you right now.
Actually, no.
So I'm gonna say yes, but like I said, I don't fucking know. But either way, regardless of kids or not, like it's a big fucked up situation.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
still trying to
so-
see if I can beat Nedley to the I'm a Wreck TV.
And is
I already did it. You all have a follow from I'm a Wreck TV.
I don't fucking believe you.
Check your fucking Twitches, all three of
I want
you.
to check my Twitch right now, dude.
Do it. I don't fucking care.
Nope.
Wait,
He does too. There is.
Oh
really
my
is.
gosh.
Are you for real?
Yes, I'm for real, dude. I just found out my dashboard. There's a follow from I'm a Wreck TV.
He's funny. He's holding the name, dude. He's holding the name license, dude.
When I told you what I was doing.
You actually did it, and I got a follow from DJ Chicken Strips.
Gosh.
I don't know who that
DJ
is.
Strips is great.
Oh, dude, that's savage, dude. That's fucking funny.
All right.
It's also,
I feel like that one's gonna get banned though.
It's tied to my work
I
email.
was gonna spell it a little different, but you know.
Well, I have two now. So I also have I'm 3 Wrecked TV.
You piece of shit. You're holding everything. I hold you. All right, I hold you. I hate you.
You can hold me too, baby.
I also hold you.
He wants to.
God damn it.
Holy shit.
Anytime he says.
That is so funny, dude.
I'm fucking.
Dude, your camera just went out of sync.
Yeah,
Oh
your
my
camera just
God.
went so blurry.
Yeah, I know it
No,
did. I
and
don't know what
his
happened.
voice track's off, dude.
It'll catch up. This happens about once an episode.
He's a wreck. He got the name.
Incidentally, it's whenever
He's living
Brun
up
like
to the
throws himself up and runs around or something like that everything gets fucked up. So I always get these good images of Brun just going.
Makes
I should
sense.
go back and screen grab.
Oh
honestly,
my god, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
just
that-
honestly, a free Britney, dude. Like, just let her
Yeah,
fucking do what she wants to
100%.
do, man.
Oh, agree.
Wait, but the dad's relationship is like really bad with her. That's another thing that is obviously like really important, right? Is
Yeah.
because obviously he's the one that holds the money, but like is the relationship really broken? Did the documentary talk about that at all, or like anything? Like
Not
that?
really. I mean, he wasn't really. I guess he wasn't really there, like when like she was kids or when she was a kid or whatever. But
Okay.
I don't know. It seems fucky, man. Like I'd 100%
It
recommend
is.
you guys just check it out. It's on Hulu.
Oh, I'm gonna watch
I mean,
it probably tomorrow.
I'll check it
Yeah,
out.
I need to
Like,
check it out
it's,
too.
It's
I'm
fucking
so
wild, man.
curious
It's pretty wild.
The best part is I say, "Hey, baby, let's watch a Britney Spears documentary." She'd be like, "All right,
Right?
that sounds
Right?
pretty
I
cool."
think anyone would be like,
She
let's
breaks
watch
down and actually starts singing the songs. And he's
No,
like,
that would
"My
be
bad."
me. Excuse me, hit me, baby, one more time.
We're gonna see Nedley in a
Wow.
skin tight red spandex
Don't tempt
next
me, bitch.
next
Don't fucking tempt me.
next podcast.
I'm gonna go look right now. I used to have this pair. Fuck, I'm going down this train. I used to
Or
have
the
this pair
school-
of
the
skin.
schoolgirl outfit.
Like before skinny jeans were cool, it was a pair of skin tight, literally hot pink, like half jeans, half spandex things. I wore them all the
Oh my
time.
goodness.
Oh yeah, with my
Oh my gosh.
with my burnt orange shoes, I was that guy. And then I would go out and
Wow.
there was no matching involved. Color coordination was not a skill that I ever had, but that was cool back in the day, especially in the skateboarding culture. That was the way, dude. And that's when
I was a kid, it was all about Jenko jeans.
Oh, dude, Jinko jeans. Oh, we gotta do a topic on Jinko jeans at
Echo
some
red,
point.
dude?
I always
Echo
wanted.
red?
I always wanted a pair of Jinko jeans, dude. Always. I never got them because my mom was like,
Dude,
"Those are fucking
no.
retarded."
I showed up to school and everyone used to. They were cool as shit when I was in high school. Was the zip off ones? I went from shorts to pants. You get to school
Yeah.
in the morning, it's all cold. Zip off, throw them in your fucking backpack. Wear
Exactly,
shorts the rest
dude.
of the day.
Especially that shit was like fucking gold in Florida. Jinko jeans were fucking
Right.
everywhere. It was always those
Jinko
specifically.
California,
Jeans, dude.
California was pretty big for them too.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they
god.
were out here.
To just admit to wearing
No, I never had a pair.
pant shorts,
No, my parents wouldn't let me get a pair.
zip off short pants.
Yeah.
You fucking nerd.
At least
With my Dark Star skateboard, dude. Come on.
Oh
now.
my
Dark Star skateboard. What the heck?
yeah,
god,
dude.
you were one of those.
look,
Yes, I was.
Did you have a
Yeah.
chain wallet too, Shoner?
Shh.
guilty.
I had a chain wallet.
I had a chain wallet until about like 7 years
Dude,
ago.
okay. I still have a pair only because they're too expensive to throw away. A buddy of mine bought me a pair of those goth jeans with all the fucking straps hanging off of them and shit like that. I still have a pair of the clothes.
All right, guys. Hey, so dudes, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna call a vote to the island.
Bye, guys. I guess I'm out.
The subject of today is Yee Mr. Clean.
Okay, next stream, guys. Next podcast. I'm just gonna wear them just for you guys.
Oh, please do.
for the
Dude,
love of
please
God,
do.
don't.
That would be so
No, do
great.
it, do
Oh
it,
my
do it.
God.
I even
Do
have a
it.
Metallica shirt I can toss on. I just need to cut some holes in it.
Oh, dude.
Oh wait,
be
let me see if I can go
hilarious.
find my Guns N' Roses shirt. We're really
And then
going
just,
old
and then
school.
just. ugh.
Yo, wear a
That-
fucking beanie cap with it too.
There you go. Fuck
One of
yeah.
those beanies with the bill.
Oh, I don't have one of those.
Yeah, I had like two
But I
of
can
them.
pull. I
dude,
might be
I
able to
had him
locate the
one.
chain holder. I might be able to locate.
Dude, I had a fucking Bam Margera him beanie cap.
Oh, no
Jesus
shit,
fucking
you
Christ.
did? Oh, you were one of those.
I was one of
I
those.
can see you wearing a Bam Margera.
Yeah, I was one of those, bro.
I was more in the LRG like lifted research group phase, so had a bunch
What
of those
Fuck
jackets.
is that?
It's like the logo with like the tree, and like it was all about I don't know.
The earth.
I guess
Nerd
Earth
shit?
and
The hippie
smoking
shit.
weed.
Oh,
Yeah.
smoking weed?
He lit up real quick. Like, I
Yo,
can
you
tell with
got
that.
me.
Look it up. No, it was called Lifted. It's called LRG Lifted Research Group.
Yep.
And
Okay,
literally
that's
the stuff was all about like, earthy, like let's just get high and chill type of
That
clothing.
sounds awesome.
But it's also like kind of like I would say like street kid because it's like the designs were very like meant for you to I don't know.
There was somebody actually like
Go
we're
run from
getting
cops and
way
shit.
off topic, but
Talk about holding.
I remember when that came out because I was like super big into snowboarding and skateboarding back then. There was like actually somebody that was fucking really big behind LRG at the time.
Yeah.
Huge.
I mean, they
huge
made
in
a
hip
lot
hop
of-
and skateboarding. Like,
Yeah, they made a lot of the hip
Apparel.
hop skateboarding like vibes, or like that's the vibe that they kind of went for.
damn.
So
Oh my god. So it was Jonas Bavakwa.
Don't know
Sad
who that is.
yeah, me neither.
Is that a German guy?
No.
We're about to hear
Is
something about
it a-
Germany.
No, but he
We're about to hear something about Germany.
this dude founded LRG and then died at 33.
Damn, heroin?
That's dark.
Nah.
It's all that money that he was pumping into his arms, like you were saying earlier, bro.
Yeah, I mean honestly, nah.
Now he's contemplating.
I'm skimming the story.
So
I
real
don't see
quick,
it.
dude. So you remember how I was remember how we were talking about Free Britney, right?
Leave
Mhm.
Britney alone.
Leave Britney alone. Well, I just fucking completely remembered. Do you guys remember Austin Power Gold members? Austin
Oh,
Powers
God.
Gold member?
Yeah.
She was one of the fucking fembots in
Oh,
Austin Powers Gold member.
No, you
Which-
fucking lie.
Yeah, no, I swear
No,
No,
you're
she was in
totally
the
right.
beginning,
Oh my god,
right?
you're
She was
right.
the
It's in the
fembot.
beginning. Yeah,
You're
it's in the
right.
beginning.
Yeah, she was a
right in
fembot
the
and
beginning,
Gold
and then she
member.
blows up. Yeah.
Which, my friend Nedley, what do you plan on talking about?
Fucking okay. So at work. Oh man.
Wow.
Holy
He
shit.
hasn't lost a beat, dude.
Oh,
Runstad has not lost a beat, dude.
That camping did it well. That was a really good one.
Yeah.
I'll give that one to
Damn.
you.
That
Man.
was a good one.
Or did you just
I mean,
research
he
that?
almost stretched for it. He almost stretched.
Please tell me you typed in Britney Spears robot.
Yeah, and she had to Google Britney Spears robot, and that's the first thing that came up. Because that's a wild connection, man.
No, so I had like the kind of the memory that fucking Britney Spears was like in a movie where she was a robot. Then I'm like, God, was that fucking Austin Powers? I literally Googled Britney Spears movie, and then Austin Powers came up, and then I Googled Britney Spears, Austin Powers, and then it just fucking.
I
I
forgot
was like,
about
done deal.
that.
Dude, that's a good one. Holy cow.
That was I'm fucking actually super impressed. Yeah, so fuck, I can't even get off of it. It was so good. Honestly.
I know. That's what she said.
There we go.
There's another.
You're fucking on him tonight, dude. Honestly. So at my place of work, we have recently just had a robot installed. It's basically one of those. If you look up the Kuka robot, it's those big orange arms that basically are so versatile that you can like apply it to almost anything. They use it a lot in car manufacturing. They're actually in Universal, they use a shit ton of them for all the rides. That's what controls all the cars and shit and the shaking back and forth. And so we bought one of those, which basically just has a granite saw blade at the end of it, and then a 600 or 60,000 psi pressure water jet to cut through rock in it. So
Wait, the water cuts through rock?
Yes, the water cuts through rock.
What happens if you put your finger in that bitch?
Oh, that fucking bitch is going to cut. You will put a hole. You'll put a hole through a human. You can. I was talking to the install guys. I said, so like, if I like strap somebody that I didn't like to this bed and then like just turn the water jet on at like 1 inch a minute, Austin Powers style, like would it cut through their body? He's like, yeah, for sure. Like
That's crazy.
I mean, yeah.
he goes,
Like, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but yeah, like it would.
he goes, I'm not sure when you never use that. He goes, but I've thought of it too, so don't worry about it. You're not that weird. I was like, oh good, I'm not that
Fair
weird
enough.
then.
Fair
So
enough.
perfect. But yeah, this led me to honestly go down the road. Like obviously robots and automation and I guess now the new topic really would be artificial intelligence. Which actually kind of goes to, you know, Eddie shit, because this is all fucking tech-based bullshit that is honestly like super cool.
It's created by them goddamn tech companies in the Silicon Valley.
Just want to sit on my porch, gee. But like, it makes you think, like, honestly, like, and this is like super pie in the sky, right? But like, there's a reason why people like Elon Musk and who's that dude that's in the wheelchair that talks with a computer?
He's
Hawkins?
dead. Hawkins?
Yeah, him.
Stephen
Sorry,
Hawkins.
I couldn't think of the name off the top of my head. Why they're all scared of artificial intelligence as well, because eventually, you know, obviously they could surpass us in humans in thought.
Car that can drive itself. What is he fucking talking about?
AI is the real thing, man. AI is the real thing, especially.
Go ahead, Eddie.
Well, I was gonna say in the Bay Area, bro, AI, like you can actually get a job at a lot of AI firms. And a lot of these AI firms, what they do, like I remember there was one that I interviewed for a long time ago that was a note-taking AI. So essentially what it does is it like, imagine we have Discord here, right? Like a meeting, like we're in a call. But this AI sits in on the call and directs, like records everything and eventually learns like what we're talking about and all that stuff and kind of gives us bullet points as we go along in the meeting, bro.
Don't like that.
Like, so that's, I mean, there's a lot of different ways to use AI, but they're for sure, like there's so many companies that are trying to improve on it on a day-to-day basis, trying to learn, like trying to help it learn more. But my favorite ones about AI are on Twitter, where they say, "Oh, we had a robot, you know, write a script for us," and it was like this
funny.
Yeah, it was like this dumb script. But I mean, the fact that it got to that point is also kind of
Like it's
scary, right?
It's super
Like,
cool.
Every facet of life.
There's facets technology that are both fascinating and frightening at the same time, and I think that's what I was getting at with this conversation, right?
Yeah,
is the adoration that we have for this technology that one day, honestly, like I think it's super cool. Like my robot's a dumb robot, and compared to most things, I'm not really that worried about it. It does what I tell it to do for now.
for now.
He's the one on the table.
It's okay. It's okay. It only has a certain reach. I'll be all right. I can just walk away
but it's
and
got
we'll
a
be good.
fucking
Yeah, but it's got a water jet,
bro.
dude. It's gonna get
Oh shit.
Bud, and come get
dude. If it's behind you, blink twice right now, dude. If it's behind the green screen, save you, bro.
I didn't think about the water jet. Oh shit. But like, and this goes like in hand. We're talking about AI, but like the other thing that I've always like really thought about is like 3D printing, right? And how 3D printing is a really fucking cool technology, but also the implications that go along with it are cool, but also scary as shit. So I follow somebody, I forget what his name on Twitter is. It was like 3D printed gun lawyer or some shit like that, and all he does is 3D print guns and basically tell people.
I was literally just sitting here like a 3D printed AR lower. Sick.
It's cool shit, right? But
Done deal.
that's fucking also in the same token frightening as shit.
Right.
Because then anybody can fucking agreed.
But we're not gonna go down that road.
No,
We're not gonna go down the crazy veteran road.
I'm very pro Second Amendment. Do not get me wrong. However,
But in Germany,
it is sketch.
there's something sketchy about it, right? And it's not necessarily like I'm scared of it, but there's something that's just, I don't know.
Well,
It gives you pause, and it's a lot. I feel that with AI a lot too. We talk about it all the time. We have self-driving cars.
all technology does that for us. There's always a good side and a bad side to all technology, no matter what it is, right? the internet. The internet's given people the ability to be keyboard warriors without having to worry about repercussions of what they say or they do online, because they can post with a fake face, a fake name, and hide themselves from any kind of scrutiny that really will affect them in the long term. So, I mean, all technology does that to us.
On the other hand, you have free pornography, so you get the
there you
good
go.
with the bad.
Hey guys, speaking of keyboard warrior, I hate to do this, but Eddie was able to do it, so shameless plug.
Hey,
there it
that
is.
new merch.
I need to buy one of those shirts.
Yo, that fucking keyboard warrior shirt, dog.
That's some solid shit, dude. I love the merch. honestly.
VigilanceGunClub.com, dude. You use Brunstad for free shipping.
Ooh, free shipping. But like, what do you boys think about like the fear? Like, honestly, yeah, this discussion is really about AI, because I also want to talk about 3D printing at some point. But like, is it cool? Is it frightening? What do you think is what do you think's the inevitable outcome of it?
I think in a normal job market, as a guy who does work with automation, autonomous haul trucks for underground mining, in the right format and the right reasons, it can save lives. It can make things safer, better. But when used wrong, it can dwindle your workforce, creating a shortage of jobs, changing the level of scope. If you don't have any kind of tech background, you're going to be shut of luck. You're going to be stuck with a shit job or doing something you don't want to do because you can't keep up with the technology. So like in mining right now, we still have a lot of older generation guys, old guys that have been mining for 30, 40 years.
One of them is Shoner Todd.
I was about to say, are we looking at one?
I was born a coal miner, son.
Like, if used right, so I worked for a company. For my last job, I actually installed what they call the backpack system, which allowed us to take 20-year-old haul trucks and actually automate them, because they were all electric controlled. All the movements, the hydraulics were all done with signals. So if you're talking about ones and zeros, you can automate it. That's the thing about anything in life. If it's bills, ones and zeros, you can automate it. So they took a system that this company out of Utah that uses this system in cars to test crashing ratings and stuff like that. So they literally can walk into like a Ford dealer and say, I want to do a test rating on this car. Now they can take an actual production car and put it on the field and test it and make this AI react like a human would when something comes at it.
That's all fucking fine and good, bro. But like, you got to think of like Terminator, right? Like,
Jeez, man.
Fucking think about Terminator for a second, right? Those AIs did not start out as dickheads that were trying to kill everybody.
Well, of course not.
Okay, it was all fucking helpful shit. Look at the Matrix, man. Look at the fucking Matrix. You know, you had these robots that were built to do good shit, and then they became sentient. I think that's the huge issue here, is whether or not we think AI is gonna become sentient, or whether or not it's just gonna stay artificial intelligence. I 100% believe that if AI gets to a point where it's becoming sentient, and we're having to like actually concern ourselves with what the fucking robots are thinking, we are fucked. Do I think that's a possibility? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Do I give a shit about like automated cars or anything like that? No. I do find it a little fucking weird that my phone remembers my Pornhub search and what I talked about earlier in the day. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's a little fucky, but like, hey, it's all right. Like,
it makes my ads better.
It makes sense. Like, at the same time,
what I was getting at, though, is that before it becomes sentient to a point that it's going to become what you're talking about, I think that greedy corporations and CEOs are going to use it in the workforce, so they do not have to hire people, and you're going to see the middle class deteriorate even more than it already is, based off the fact is that you won't have to hire so many people that have these skills, because now you can have 20 robots that do the job of a full working class and never have to take a break, never have to take a day off. And all you're going to need is just a couple people to sit around, replace parts, make sure they stay running, calibrate on whatever. So I think you're going to see more of the workforce killed off, not say killed, but, done away with.
Terminator.
By CEOs that are greedy and want to make money for themselves.
Well, I mean, like,
yes, Shoner is afraid of AI.
Man, I was gonna say, I was like talking about like Terminator, and Shoner went like deep in like social issues. He
went life shit on there.
I work with automation
economics and shit.
I've watched jobs get taken away because of the automation. because you
Me
see
too,
people.
dude. I worked in the fucking mill industry. It happens.
Exactly. And I tell everyone, you just need to shape up or shape out. Like if you know it's coming, start learning to do the computer stuff. That way you can just casually move into that next job, right? Instead of being the guy who drives the truck, you learn how to calibrate the machine that now drives it.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of people don't want to deal with that. They'd rather just retire. And that's what we're seeing is a lot of this older generation workforce is retiring from it because they're just like, I'm not going to deal with it.
That makes sense.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Eddie, what about you, dude?
I don't know.
As the resident tech man.
The thing is, I've seen a lot of what AI can do. I've seen it like hands on, like and from like my experience standpoint, like AI would be someone walks into like a store and the AI is able to figure out exactly what you're gonna pick up and what you're gonna buy, that type of stuff. So I don't know. Do I ever see it going to a Terminator level? I would imagine that there's limits to some point.
You would hope.
I would hope.
The three roles
But if it, I could also see it going, I could see because the thing is, what's going to happen in every single movie that where there's like a Terminator type of character, like a robotic, sentient army or whatever, right? They always reflect back and see how humans act, and they're like, why is there so much fucking war? Like, what the hell's wrong with you guys? We're just gonna wipe you out because you're not perfect. You're not a good society, right, or whatever. Like,
bro.
Yeah. So I can see it. I can see it happening. But the thing is, the question is are we weaponizing them? Right? Like,
absolutely.
Is the military involved with AI right now?
Absolutely.
And does the AI have access to like, to automatically shoot a satellite out of the sky whenever
Have you ever heard of drone, Tommy? Have you ever heard of fucking LRAS? Have you ever heard of like, I think it's LRAS. There's literally like fucking AI rocket launcher things that track incoming mortars and shoot them out of the sky.
All I can say is yes.
Yeah,
the missile,
like literally.
Oh yeah, you guys are.
You guys are AI that was like actually worth a goddamn. Do you really think that people wouldn't be like, how can we fuck other people up with this technology?
Yeah.
The technology is used for two things at first: killing motherfuckers and whacking off.
That's yes.
I mean, seriously.
Truth.
Okay, so if you really talking about movies, we were plugging movies earlier. Check out this movie called Outside the Wire on Netflix.
Plugging movies, but
well, we were talking about good movies to watch. I was like, so seriously,
leave Brady alone.
Leave Brady alone. I don't think talking about Chris Crocker in the fucking New York Times documentary is plugging a movie.
No, we were talking. Never mind.
That was pre-show.
Shoner, make your point.
What's your movie? Sorry.
Yeah, make your point.
Over the chat, but no, it's called Outside the Wire. It's on Netflix, and it's a really good movie. It talks about how AI goes rogue.
Yeah.
And it
Bang,
just
bang.
talks about how it was created with good intentions, but how it believed that it knew exactly what people wanted, so it did it, and it for its own like justification, its own glory, to make its own motives. It's a really good movie.
It's the same thing with 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
I think that's why humans are misunderstood.
What was that other one? That was that other big one. Oh, Terminator. Yeah, that one.
Forgot about
I
Terminator.
think we're forgetting about fucking. They made like 19 movies about robots fucking shit up, bro.
But do you think AI ever gets to a point where it understands the delicate balance of like, a person, right?
No,
like where a person does good things and a person does bad things for whatever reason,
No, dude, because it's always black and white.
Yep, it's
For
either
AI?
this or this.
For AI.
They're ones and zeros for the most part, but yes, there is a point that where like Intel's talked about CPUs that can self-learn, that can actually grow as they progress, and they can actually get better as time goes on.
Yeah, but that's still a 1 and a 0 essentially, right? That's still a black and white. You're not weighing the morality of, it's that what's that fucking test that always goes around the internet like once every year and a half, the if you were an AI or a computer, how would you answer all these questions? It's like, would you kill the old man or would you blow up the train with 30 puppies in it? And you have to weigh the options of good or bad. That's not exactly the questions, but it is.
Sure.
But it is. It's like like a train's coming. Do you stop the train about to kill a newborn baby or a pregnant mom? Like, it's shit like that.
Huh.
Like these are the questions these things are asking it, and all it's doing is taking value propositions and weighing them against each other, right? They're not always like clear, but it's not taking it based in morality. They're taking it based off of
statistics,
human costs in life.
Yeah. Costs. Yeah, exactly. Human costs, right? So I wonder if if AI ever got to a sentient point, I wonder if they would give people the choice to like follow their perfect society, or would they just wipe out completely?
No, we'd be used as fucking sex slaves, like we use robots now with sex bots, and we'd be used for fucking
those sex
fuel.
bots are crazy. I've seen some; they're insane.
Yeah, we'd be used for fuel at the end of the day.
By the way, hey guys, hold on. I do want to bring something up real quick. Okay, while we're talking about sex robots, okay,
there we go.
I think it is completely fucked up that a female can have a drawer full of toys. And that's totally fine. I have one rubber ass in my house, and I'm a fucking How is that?
Guys, this is my turn to take off. Holy shit.
Jeez, man.
Oh, wow. I think we just figured out Brun's topic for next fucking podcast. Yeah. I'm wearing fucking goth jeans. Brunstad's bringing out the rubber booty.
He's gonna fuck his rubber asshole.
If we have to talk about it, more than ever in the recent years, I've seen more male sex toys being advertised and sold. There are certain toys where it's like literally shaped after a person's, like a certain star's jump.
Yeah.
So these are things that are real. So Brun has a valuable topic, I'd say.
I'm just saying,
it's got to be fair. If a woman can have,
if you go over to
plethora of toys,
the whole thing of toys, you're probably gonna be like, but like whatever, like that's your thing, right?
Yeah.
But if they come over and they see like a fucking rubber ass of Jenna Jameson just chilling next to my bed, it's my god.
I mean, it's still wet. And the rubber's kind of hardened.
Now I just think Brunstad has like an ass hiding.
Instead of a skeleton in the closet, he has an ass in the closet.
It's like a fucked up game of Where's Waldo.
Where's
the ass today, baby?
When Mrs. Brun's not home, he just sticks his dick in objects to see where it is.
Where's the ass
It
today?
sounds like a fucked up version of American Pop.
Oh, baby, put in the garbage disposal. We're taking a risk here.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Oh my god! No!
Would you take the risk?
No.
That just sounds like a porn parody of Saw.
Oh, Jesus,
dude, stop!
Did you know that did you know that garbage disposals are actually designed to not cut your fingers?
Why is that?
I forget the whole mechanism in it, but they are actually designed to not like completely fuck you up.
That's kind of neat because I've always had this really irrational fear of any garbage disposal.
Same, dude. Same.
I could be
scary.
wrong.
Was it Lawnmower Man or some shit like that from back in the day? Oh wait,
like the worst. My worst fear is like I drop something down there and I have to get it, and then someone's like, "Oh, what's the switch do?" And then
yeah, exactly.
Like that's my biggest fear.
All fucked up.
That's my biggest fear, bro. I'm not even kidding. That actually is a legitimate fear of mine.
Well, it kind of makes me feel good that it does have a.
Yeah, never mind. I lied to you. Yeah, never mind. The fears are still
Thank
real.
God he didn't go stick his wang in the fucking.
Here you are telling me that my fears are going to be curbed, and all of a sudden you just exasperated them.
No,
way to shoot down our hopes.
Fucking roller coaster of emotions.
But I will say this: that they are a lot safer now because a lot of them don't have the giant blades at the bottom of them anymore.
Yeah, I think when I reach down to grab stuff from mine, like a knife,
like
or not a knife, a spoon. Yeah, the rubbery ass. I do notice that it's not a blade; it's like a little, like almost like a tooth. Yeah, like a tooth. Yeah, exactly.
Because it doesn't actually. So fun fact: it doesn't. This I do know for a fact because it doesn't cut your food, or it doesn't cut it up. It just basically pummels it into a pulp to go down. That's all it does.
Interesting.
Especially now, they used to be blades, but now it's just like these dull fucking things that just kind of go.
This is very interesting. Wow.
So AI though, right? We're going back to fucking garbage disposals.
What about AI controlled garbage disposal?
I'd be down.
Dude, that's scary.
I'd be
That's hella
down.
scary. I wouldn't want to do that.
Oh, it's not
I'd
gonna
be
go
hella
anywhere.
scared.
No, you know what I want? I
Here's-
want Total Recall, man. Welcome to Johnny Cab. Okay.
Here's the huge thing, though, is that realistically, AI is gonna it's not gonna be something that is widely accessible by everyone.
Well, I would argue that, Ron.
It's gonna be expensive.
Well, think about this. When you're at home, how many Google Home products do you have? Or
None.
do you have a Nest?
Nope.
Or do you have anything that has to do with IoT, Internet of Things?
I refuse to have it.
Okay, well,
I
that's
used
you
to
guys.
My phone is
until I thought
Yeah,
about
my
it.
phone is the only device.
That's
My
you
phone.
guys, but there's also millions of people who have.
You're not wrong.
Millions of people who
You're not
have
wrong, and I get
these
it. What I'm-
items in
what
their
I'm saying
home.
is the fucking AI that is actually gonna has the possibility to become sentient is gonna be ridiculously expensive. You would say probably
True.
around like the $1
Yeah.
million range,
Hmm.
which
But-
is
But it's already being taught to us as normal people to use this stuff, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Like,
Well, think
like when
about
I
it. I
tell
mean-
my Google Home to turn this thermostat up to 90 degrees, it will fucking do it. You know,
I just
like
want you guys to know
right.
you completely fucked up my segue.
But I mean, okay, so real quick though, but like, but you're not wrong though, Eddie. Is that like everybody does own these things? So realistically, if you think of a company that's probably going to do it first, it will more than likely, let's all be frank,
It'll be Google.
it'll be
or
Google or
Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon. We
Yeah,
all have
it'll
that
be-
shit in our house, right? How quick would it be just to roll it out? It's a patch,
Or
dude.
Microsoft.
I think
or
I think
Microsoft, right?
Amazon would be way more aggressive
I
about
don't
it because
think
they
I
have.
don't
I mean-
think Microsoft will be, only because I think Bill Gates is scared of the shit.
Yeah, but think about it. Xbox. I mean, Xbox was one of the first consoles. I think it's the only console you can walk in. It's the Xbox on, and it would turn itself on for you.
Fuck that! Not anymore. They got rid of that because nobody used it.
Yeah, the Connect.
Oh, did
I
they
have-
really? Okay. Okay. See, I didn't know that.
I used
didn't know
to
they
I used
got
to
rid of
make this. I still make this joke today. When one of my friends pissed me off, I'm like, "All right, dude, I'm leaving. I'm out. Xbox off."
Xbox
I would
off.
used to make that joke. And then
The only thing the Kinect was good for is fucking Ghost Adventures when they were trying to find ghosts with the shit.
True, dude. It was actually different topic. It was amazing to see how many different uses the Kinect had other than the shit that they wanted it to be used for. Yeah,
yeah, it was so promising, and then they just kind of let down.
they just farted it out. Brun, I'm
Yeah.
sorry that we ruined your segue.
You bastards.
Brun, do you want to try it?
Yeah, do you want to try it?
No, it won't hit. It won't hit the same now.
Brun,
Let's hear about
That's what she said.
fucking $1 million sneaker, Eddie.
There's your segue, fucker.
there it is. Nailed
So
it.
just so you know, I put a link, guys, in the chat for neuromorphic computing. If you guys want to check it out,
I
It's
can't look at that
processing.
right now because
Yeah,
I have all of
yeah.
your faces.
Yeah,
That's fine.
and viewers can't see that either.
Yeah.
I can-
All right. Well, $1 million.
Yeah,
My
let's hear about
topic.
this fucking $1 million sneaker.
$1 million sneakers listed for the first time.
Oh, I know where you were going
The
with
last
it.
pair.
It's gonna cost $1
I want
million.
to hear it now, though. I want to hear it now.
I was gonna say it's fucking stupid now that I think about it.
we want to hear it now, dude. It's great content. Let's go.
The AI is gonna cost about $1 million, just like these sneakers allegedly.
Fucking nerd.
No, perfect.
Oh my goodness.
That was triple S tier fucking segue.
Fuck.
Anyway, Eddie, let's talk about shoes, baby.
Let's talk about it. Jeez.
Also, Donald Trump baseball card. Wait, what?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
this
we'll get
week
there.
I wanted to talk about sneakers as part of like the rotation, because I did cards the first week, I did comics the second episode, I think. So this one other thing I collect is sneakers. I've been a sneakerhead since I was in high school. And I worked at a shoe store from the age of like 17 to like 20 something. So I've been in the shoe game for a while. So one of the things that I looked up was like, what is, with everything blowing up, like sports cards, comics, and all that stuff, you know, stonks and crypto, I wanted to see what the new hype was in the shoe game. And right now there are shoes like you can buy that you buy at retail for like $100 or 200, and you flip them and they're like 1,000, right? But like this is a pretty unprecedented shoe.
Hello?
This
God, am I fucking sleeping on something? Do I need to get down to my local Foot Locker and start buying up all the Nike?
It's not that easy, bro. These are shoes that like you have to try to like win via a sneakers raffle.
Okay,
and then you win them, or you get them, and then you flip them for like
you win
easy,
the chance to purchase them.
Yeah.
Exactly. The game's changed so much. Like back when I was really into like camping out and stuff, I would actually go to a store, be able to get in line at 6 a.m. and buy a pair of shoes, right? And be like, oh, cool, I got my pair. Now that doesn't exist. You can't. There's no. Well, not because of COVID. Like just in general, no stores will do like a first come first serve anymore. It's just all through apps, through the website, or through some type of raffle in store.
Which makes
sense. But
sense.
Anyway, this shoe is different because this is a Air Jordan 1. It's autographed by Michael Jordan. So it's the first pair of Air Jordans that ever existed. And MJ right now, I think I talked about last week, like his hype is going crazy in the card world. Like his rookie cards just sold for like $700K each or something crazy. PSA 10, which is like the highest grade you can get. So this one is a pair of game worn Air Jordan 1s sold that sold via auction. The last time it sold via auction in 2020 was $615. Someone else had another pair that was signed by Michael Jordan as well, and it has listed it for $1 million on eBay. Jeez. I don't know if it actually sold. I'm gonna click it right now.
I was gonna say, hang on.
I mean, like that's a lofty fucking goal there, man. Like
it is
fucking
I know,
price,
right?
like 300 plus grand.
But they're in great condition. I mean, they're game worn. It's just that they're
300 grand.
No, not sold yet.
Yeah, it's not sold yet. So I guess no one's that crazy. But
no,
you know, the fact that someone's listed it for that, it's pretty insane to me that, like, you know, well, first of all, a pair that sold for $615 in 2020 was almost there, you know, like close.
Yeah, that's still a lot of fucking money for a pair of shoes.
Yeah,
I mean, like it's really cool because like the history that's with them, you know what I mean? Like if they're fucking game worn and autographed.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
they've got his athlete's foot in it and everything.
You can probably smell his toe jam.
Oh god.
But can I smell his Earl?
Oh,
come on.
I like that one. But yeah, so they're both autographed. I mean, I think like at some point, you know, Michael Jordan's gonna stop signing stuff, right? And I think that $1 million range is actually very possible.
He's gonna die in a helicopter accident.
God, I did not say that, and I would never wish that on anybody. Nedley.
Wow.
I didn't wish somebody would die either. I thought the wrong human died.
I didn't wish anybody would die. That would be fucking tragic.
Yeah.
One day.
But yeah, so that's kind of the one topic I wanted to bring up is like sneakers. And then I also brought a pair of the Air Jordan 1s, but this is not the $615,000 pair. This one is a $400 pair. When I bought them, if you look on StockX now, yeah, dude, I rocked the crap out of these because
you spent $400 on shoes, and then I mean, hey, yo, that's a fucking
but get this, they're $400 when I bought them. Okay, let me look up what a dead stock, which means that they've never been worn, pair goes for now.
That's some dick swinging energy right there, man. My entire wardrobe cost like fucking $15.
Dude,
man, that's a sneaker game, dude.
Like
I could never do it, man.
So this pair is actually from 2000. They've done this multiple times, but essentially, this is the pair from 2000. So creased up, beat up. I wear them all the time. I bought them for $400, and the lowest ask on this is right now $750.
Shit.
So they've gone up and I think I got them like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, but. You know, the fact of the matter is, I think sneakers right now are also blowing up. That's another, you know, piece of business that you can maybe look into and get into if you're into that type of thing. I think there's a really interesting intersection right now with sneakers and cards because a lot of the sneaker people are going into cards, which I think drives up that market. And I will admit that obviously I'm one of them because, you know, that's kind of how. But I used to collect cards too as a kid, so you know.
He was
kind of half and half for me. Yeah. And speaking on cards, the last topic I have is a
I clicked on this and I fucking just laughed.
a 2020 flawless baseball Donald Trump product card. So it's going for 50,000 on eBay listed.
Dude,
I don't know how many offers have been made, but it is a real product. Brunstad, to answer your question, it is a real product. So Panini is a company that I've been talking about the last couple episodes, where they make the NFL cards, they make the MLB cards, they make NASCAR cards and all the other crap, but they have the license to do MLB. And I guess in this flawless product, which is, I believe, a super expensive case, I think a case of flawless is like 20,000. I'm almost certain. Like it comes in a fancy briefcase and everything. It's a crazy product. They made a 1-of-1 Donald Trump, President of the United States, American flag card with 38 gems on it, 38 diamonds on it.
Oh wow!
It's a 1-of-1 card.
And on the back, a successful businessman who reached global celebrity status, Donald J. Trump, became the 45th president of the United States. He captured the Republican Party nomination with his pledge to make America great again, and then surprised the pollsters with his electoral college win in 2016.
Damn, bro!
Like they went fucking whole hog on this thing.
And the crazy thing is that it's a 1-of-1 card, which means like
This is the only one.
You know, it's the only one that exists, right? So like, potentially this is one of those items where, does it become a crazy item because like there's a crazy person out there that wants to buy this?
Where?
But the funny thing is, like, look at the pose of him holding the baseball bat. It's
so
like
good.
It's like he's about to beat someone up.
Question.
He doesn't look like.
I'm trying to find this card.
Question.
Yep.
Go into the doc. It's
Oh yeah,
the
it's
second
in the
link
doc.
in there.
Yeah.
Question for Eddie. Where is Panini based out of?
Panini,
Italy.
I think is no. That's pretty good. I think they're based in like, well, obviously in the U.S. I think they're like in like Illinois or something. I want to say.
Why is there Korean written on the back of my Donald Trump baseball card?
Dude, that
You
is
need to ask that question.
that is a great question.
But right next to
Actually,
it says American Incorporated, printed in America.
No, you know what, dude, you're right. They're in Italy. You weren't joking.
Shit!
Holy shit! I had to look it
Am
up.
I real? Is it real? Really?
Holy shit!
Yo, bro,
so,
killing it.
so it's owned by the Panini Group.
I was making a joke because of
It's
the
on-
sandwich.
It's owned by the Panini Group, and it's in Modena, Italia.
I've been there.
Modena.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I saw Rage
Is that
Against the
when you
Machine there.
Oh,
That's crazy.
is that when you lived in Germany?
Yeah.
What the hell, bro?
Oh,
How did
sick,
you know
bro.
that?
I didn't. I was making a dumb joke about fucking sandwiches.
I mean, I'm sure
He
they
was
have a
making
US
run
office,
joke.
right? But the group itself is in Italy.
That's pretty sick.
So
Can't believe I was right. All right, fair enough.
That is
interesting.
crazy, dude.
But yeah, so and Flawless, if you look at Flawless as a product, like, so Flawless is the name of like the actual baseball product. Of a case of Flawless baseball, if you just want to buy one case, is $20K, dude.
Jesus.
That's too
It's
damn
insane.
much.
Yeah, I just want to hear the 2020 Joe DiMaggio going for 5,000.
Yeah, so this product is known not just for baseball cards, but like there's also these types of one-off like signatures and autos and stuff like that. I think there's also another product they make that has like a cutout of Harry Houdini, the magician, like an auto of that.
Oh, I want that
There's
one.
autos of like Abe Lincoln. There's autos of like different presidents. So there's all kinds of products like that. But I just thought this one was so interesting because it's modern and it's Trump and he's super, he's got the controversial kind of,
Controversial as fuck.
yeah, kind of vibe to him.
Exactly.
So the fact that they just made a card for him where
I
he's
think it's
holding a
sick.
baseball bat like this is actually hilarious.
I think it's sick. I mean, regardless of how anybody feels about it, I think it's fucking badass. That's a big
Yeah.
fuck you to everybody.
It kind of is.
It's
So the
like-
question is it worth 50 grand?
No,
like who,
absolutely.
like I wonder
Yes.
who is gonna buy this and why.
me.
You don't have 50 grand.
I will go plug my OnlyFans at every fucking shady bar downtown until
Wow.
I get 50 grand to buy this fucking card.
All right.
Why?
His new cover photo is the his
Why?
new cover photo is
Because-
his camping
Because
photo.
it's a fucking flex. This is more
It's true.
owning this one of one card is more of a flex than Eddie having $400 shoes.
Oh, for
true.
sure. For
That he
sure.
wore.
This 101 card it's honestly just it's one of those things where it's like, how do you price it? Because
Exactly.
it's rare, but it's also got that air of like controversy to it, you know?
Well, you can start off by
So-
pricing out all the diamonds and the jewels that are in it, which I will point out is guaranteed by Panini Incorporated.
Based out of?
Modena,
Based
which
on-
Ned has been to go see Rage Against the Machine and drink balsamic vinegar. Sorry, I had to. I had to. I
Dude,
had
that's
to.
pretty wild, man, that you guessed that, or that you just made a joke like that. It's real. Jeez, man.
Hey, even
Oh.
broken clock is right twice a day. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Every once in a while.
Every once in a while, it happens.
Oh, holy shit.
But yeah, those are my light topics investments of the day.
Sick.
I guess
This is Eddie's investment corner.
Look into some sneakers. Look into
That's,
some one-of-one Donald Trump cards.
that's gonna be the name for this one. Is gonna be Eddie's investment corner. Just every time we were bringing up
There you
fucking
go.
shoes or cards, that's just all it's gonna be.
Yo, for my thumbnail, you better have a fucking picture of Chris Crocker with Free Britney on it.
Oh, don't worry. I've already started pulling it. So behind the scenes, right? I do start pulling up stuff that I think I could use for thumbnails as we're talking about it, right? Just to kind of
For mine, you have to show this card as the thumbnail.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's actually amazing that
It is
this card
amazing.
exists.
So sick.
You need to get that with Eddie's face and Pog face right next to the card.
Actually, you know what? If you could send me a PNG of Pog face with a transparent background, I would do that. Or just
All right,
send me a picture of it,
let
and
me
I can do it
Eddie.
myself.
Yeah, let me just try to do it real quick, and then I'll do it with the green screen down, so we can figure that out.
Yes, we can figure that out because now I want to do that. Sorry, I had to get nerdy with it, but I want to make the ass now before Eddie disappears and do his new org that he's fucking starting as we're wrapping up, boys. What's your plans for the
Now it
week?
sounds like he's just waiting for his
So
invite to the
so
group.
tomorrow we have a huge giveaway for as at the time of recording tomorrow.
It'll
So
be
216.
so in this video. Well, just do it. Just do the
Yeah.
thing.
You just keep rolling.
it'll be 216, which is Tuesday, which is tomorrow, for us here. But we'll be you're gonna the rules are pretty much just to follow the Twitter, be present for this stream, which is gonna be on AK the business channel. It's gonna be at 6 p.m. tomorrow.
6 p.m. What?
6 p.m. Pacific. Sorry, PST.
Thank you. Because you have to
So-
remember, it
California
is
kid.
1 a.m. for me now.
Yep.
Only 10 for
Sorry
you
about
fucks.
that.
And Brun
yeah,
goes,
6
"I'm
p.m.
sleepy."
PST.
At least you can sleep in a fucking sleep in a restaurant, eat in a restaurant.
You can sleep in a
You
restaurant
I
too.
could
too, I
sleep there, too.
He does have a badass saw now. He could probably get anywhere he wants.
It's true.
That's true.
I'm gonna post a video of the saw.
Dude, what if you
Probably
made
more.
the robot like mobile, bro, and you just carried it
No,
around all the time?
No, that's scary. Fuck that shit, dude. That thing's
How really
heavy.
fucked is his anxiety
done
for
that.
AI.
That
They've
thing's
done that,
thing,
in a movie called Terminator.
that thing's 4.5 tons. I'm not carrying that on my back.
Well,
That thing's heavy as shit.
you could still roll it around.
No,
I'm sure.
I'm not. Yes, on my back. I'll look like the fucking dudes carrying Xerxes in 300. All right, fucking Brun, what you got going on, man? Anything you want to plug? Where can people find you at? Also, Eddie, hang on. Where can people find you? Just you at?
Oh, so just me. It'll be twitch.tv/Eddie Shmoney. Same old as every week.
You gotta say it. There's new people. There will be new people.
Oh, yes.
You have to make sure it's on everyone. Like,
yes,
yes, there shall be new. There shall be new people. Brunstad, where may people
yes, we gotta plug
locate
the
your
giveaway.
wonderful content?
Brunstad TV on Twitch and Twitter, and also make sure we just threw up the Lost Boys Instagram.
Ooh, I forgot.
yes.
Yeah, so
totally
we've got
gotta plug that.
we've got our Instagram that is at Lost Boys Show. I do my goddamnedest to make sure to post spicy memes at least 3 to 4 times a day, and then you'll get updates on when our full episodes go live and all of that shit on there as well. So make sure to follow that. But yeah, Brunstad TV on pretty much everything, and then there's all the links and everything in the milkshake.
Awesome, dude. And I actually have to say, as somebody who literally does not understand Instagram for the life of him, thank you for handling that, because Instagram's the one thing I just don't fucking understand for some reason.
Yeah, thanks for doing that, Brun. I tried to get in there and
thanks, buddy.
spread the word as well. So appreciate you taking the first step though and setting it up, man.
Oh yeah.
Shoner,
Yeah, for sure.
where can people find your fucking Mr. Clean looking ass? I like how I kind of feel bad to a point. You kind of just become the whipping boy.
I pretty much have. It is what it is.
He brought us together, and now we just fucking pummel him with insults.
Pretty much. And now he's trying to put baby in the corner over here in the bottom.
So that was only because you showed up last. So that's a you problem.
It is. It's
Not a us problem.
So I'm twitch.tv Shoner Todd, or Toddcast on YouTube. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday as a gym stream. Wednesday is a game stream, which will turn into my retro stream. And then, of course, Sunday I'm here with you, bozos. So
Fucked up.
If we ever record on a fucking Sunday.
Our first one we did on a Sunday, and every other one you guys have made excuses.
You guys.
Who was last on? Hey, motherfucker.
Hey, you knew what time I worked. I told you what time I got home.
Listen,
It's not my fault you didn't read the freaking chat.
First
I
off,
told you I
don't
wouldn't be
get
home till
me
after
fucking able to read.
7:30.
Hey,
Okay.
Shoner, I would backpedal real fast because you showed up at like 8:15 your time, dog.
Oh man.
No, it was like 8.
Bullshit of like, oh, I have a job. Like, okay. Fuck.
Not all of us could sit at home unemployed eating edibles, okay?
Like, I wish.
Oh man, it's
Actually,
so
he's
nice,
living the
bro.
dream, to be honest. I mean,
Dude,
that's
it's so nice. Hey, y'all see the little pack there on my desk? I'm gonna go smoke a joint. It's gonna be awesome.
So now you know what the white box is, Ned.
we were wondering what it was.
Yeah,
Wow.
I want to ask what the white box is.
We were wondering what it was.
Oh fuck, dude. Weed.
Oh, snap.
Weed.
Wait, are they pre-rolls?
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty sick.
It's like he's a lazy stoner. He can't even roll his own shit.
Hey, fuck off, dude. If I could just buy it pre-rolled, you don't think I might? You think
That's nice.
if I could buy it, period? Because yes, we may be open as a state, but
Oh, that's right. Georgia doesn't have legalized.
Yeah, you guys suck.
yeah,
Damn,
we
you guys-
suck.
You can take your indoor dining and shove it,
Like a
dude.
little fucking cigarette pack over here.
I'm jealous.
Dude,
I'm sad
I
now.
can walk in at any time or get it delivered to me.
I
Dude,
know.
I can pretty much buy that shit at 7-Eleven.
That was the best part about me. That was the
Dude.
best part about being in Michigan for the week, is I was able to just fucking get shit delivered, and I was like, "This is awesome."
It's honestly revolutionary. I think they should do it for other things too. I don't know.
Actually, I think that's gonna be my next topic: the marijuanas.
I like it. I like it. That's a good one.
For sure, that's a good one.
The marijuana.
I think I'm gonna switch it
Marijuanas.
up and break the rotation next week too. Something different.
Oh wow! Not doing fucking huge investments and
We're not-
bullshit
we're
people
not
nobody
doing
cares
Eddie's
about.
investment corner.
As soon as I come up with the name, dude, you fucking changed it on me. Been pondering it forever.
No, he's gonna give you something else to invest in. Trust me, it'll probably be something investment wise. But
His
You know what
love.
it's gonna be?
Yeah, some
Hard
crypto.
It's gonna be rubber asses, dudes.
Rubber ass.
Wow.
Oh my god, dude. Boys, as always, this is like.
Wait,
this, I
Natalie,
think
where
this,
do you find yourself?
I don't. It doesn't fucking matter. You'll find me in a corner playing Tarkov and whacking it on occasion. Like, just don't be surprised.
You
You can follow me at twitch.tv/I'mAWreckTV.
Oh my.
Dude, why do you think I opened the door for you? It says
Piece
you
of
can plug the new name.
God. Imagine. I might stream from that account later.
There you go, dude. There you go.
just to fucking see. Just to see if I can. You can find
Dude,
me
you
over at
should.
twitch.tv/NedleyTV, YouTube at the same name. You can find the podcast over at the Lost Boys Podcast over on YouTube. We're also now on almost all of the podcast networks. So there's a couple of holdouts now, but everything's getting approved. I was gonna bring this up at the top, but I completely fucking forgot. We need reviews.
Yeah.
Those of you at home, especially on Apple and Spotify and like the major ones, right? Nobody listens to really iHeartRadio anymore. It's not 2002. So yeah, we're planning on basically doing like a $20 gift card giveaway for anybody, well, not anybody, but if you write a review on any of those things, you will be eligible to be in the drawing for that. We'll probably give it about 2 to 3 weeks. I'm kind of playing with the time just because I want to give it time. I also want to actually pump it properly, and not forget like I did today. Like a fucking idiot. But if you go ahead and write a review on that one, you'll definitely be in the drawing. We'll pull those, like I said, probably we'll do it 3 weeks from now. We'll make it the first one in March, give it the rest of this, so I guess it's really 2 weeks. Holy fuck. So yeah, March 5th, you have write a review on there. We'll pick one. It'll either be random or one that makes us laugh.
If it's funny, I'm picking it.
Yes. So
if it's funny, I'm picking it.
So write the best humorous review on there, and you'll be eligible to win a $20 gift card of a digital store of your choice. So definitely go do that, guys. Big appreciated. Leave comments, subscribe, all that good shit. Because God, I've
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
Smash it.
Turn on the fucking bell.
Hit the bell. Ding. I need to get those
Ding,
made.
That way you know whenever we fucking post a new video.
Oh, that's fucking. I said that 4 times this week now because I've been recording videos for my personal channel too. So I'm over that shit at this point. It sounds like, real quick, it sounds like the hokiest fucking thing to say at the beginning and the end. But like, it's sad that you have to have that call to action every time, but you have to have that call to action every time. It's fucking crazy. So yes, hit that subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. Hit that bell to know when we post a new video at any time we post one. Definitely leave a comment down below, helps with the algorithm. Give it that like button, definitely helps. Fuck, if you dislike it, it also helps, just FYI. So if you're gonna hate fuck me, at least you still help me.
Right.
And that's it, boys.
And, you know, criticism comments are also always welcome, guys.
Sure, man.
No, it's not. I'll fucking kill you.
Sorry, my flu's catching back up to
Come
me.
slap you with his rubber ass.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, seriously, honestly, and I do try to bring this up. Any comments, criticism, anything that we can improve on, please let us know in some sort of comment form, so that way we can improve. I can improve production wise. We can improve as a whole. Yada yada yada. Boys, like I said, this is my favorite time of the week, and I can't wait till next week to do it again. So, anything else before we go?
Can I give a special shout out before we go?
Oh fuck, who?
Jesus fuck.
Christina B, a true homie.
Oh yeah,
True.
yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Christina, we love you.
True,
Yeah.
true. Always pumping the shit. Awesome.
Fact.
Yeah, that was big factual. Boys, until next time, I guess I'll talk to you guys later.
Talk to you
See you
later.
guys later.
Peace, peace.
Bye.
Yeah,